Gonna need this, aren't I? 1 second. I'm just trying to get YouTube set up here. Oh my gosh. Hold up. I'm getting there. Sorry, my YouTube people. It's like, I cannot remember how I did this. What's up, Natalie? Welcome in. Happy Friday. You got any fun weekend plans? Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally got YouTube open up here. What's up, Jazzy? What's up, Jaden? Yes, short live tonight, unfortunately. Oh, Jazzy, you're the first like too. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jazzy. Jazzy, you said, guess whose birthday's tomorrow? Whose birthday's tomorrow? Because it's not yours, right? Like, your birthday's in May. I think you said. Natalie said, not sure your man is working tomorrow, unfortunately. No. Is it due to like all the snow and the weather and everything? It's your bestie's birthday. Okay, I was like, I know it's not yours. So I remember you said yours was in like May or something. So at least I was right about that. Anything fun for your bestie's birthday? Natalie said no, just 1 or more hours. Well, that means more swiping. Jaden, you said, am I planning on streaming tomorrow? I might stream tomorrow. I think I might stream tomorrow. I think I'll try my best. My new camera came in today. I'm not using it, but I got it. I got it here. This is like, just holding this camera, I'm like, oh, this is a camera. Like, this is a good camera. But I still am waiting on like one other part to come in for me to be able to use it for live streams. So I just can't use it for live streams at the moment, but I got my camera. But yeah, Jaden, we'll see if I stream tomorrow. My part so that I can use the other camera for live streaming should come in on Monday, I think it said. So, did when you got Contexto in 29 today. Got lucky, got Bandle from the clue. Okay. Nice. I did not do Contexto. I'm so sorry. I need to get there. Yeah, Jazzy, you did tell me you're going to the Halsey concert. I don't know when it was, but you said it's on May 24th, because I know you said you were going around your birthday. So that's fun. What's up, Monet? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Good to see you, Monet. Whoa. Monet, hold up. I got something for you, Monet, because I was thinking of you. Because if I remember right, you and I, like, didn't like chocolate, right? So we were like, oh, man, like, we can't enjoy Reese's. And so I found online this thing, and I was thinking of you. Because I was like, ooh, that looks so good. And I think Monet would really like that. This is a Reese's just peanut butter. It's just Reese's peanut butter on the outside and peanut butter on the inside. I think it's like a protein bar or something. And I was like, oh, I gotta show Monet that. Monet, you said need. Yes. Honestly, same. Yeah, if I actually find it, I'll let you know. So I saw this, like, do you know what the candy sour punch straws are? That's like my favorite candy ever. And online, I saw that there was like this roulette, like pickle version of it. So like all of them are like green, and you don't know if you're getting like watermelon or green apple or pickle. And I thought it was a joke because I'd never seen that version of that candy anywhere. And then on my way to the gas station, or on my way to Oklahoma, we stopped at this gas station, me and my family, and I saw the little pickle stuff, and I was like, hold up. These are real? I didn't know these were actually a thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna grab it anyway. So I grabbed it, and the pickle flavor, it was a little off-putting, I'm not gonna lie, but it was not bad. It wasn't bad, but it was like it was meant to throw you off, I guess. So if you like ate like a nice like watermelon flavor one, and then you like eat one, you're like, oh, okay, that is not sweet. Yeah, Moniz, I love sour candy, but not pickles. Yeah, no, I knew I wasn't gonna like it, but I was like, it was just like a weird like coincidence, and I was like, oh, this actually exists. Like, let me get that. So I like it until like that is my favorite candy, and I was like, let's just try it just for the fun part of it. Jaden, you said 5 more days until Discord. Yes, yeah, like I said, it'll be there for you. It'll be there waiting for you until you get back. But yeah, Monet, I just had to like share that with you because I was thinking of you with that whole conversation on it. But Monet, since you are here, I promised you that we would do Time Guesser. So I was going to actually just pull up that Time Guesser game and just get started with that, and then seeing how well we can do with that. Natalie said, my daughter got the SpongeBob Krabby Patty candies with a catch. Some were fruit and some were nasty, like mustard, bacon, and pickles, seaweed flavor. They all look the exact same. Did she know that was a thing? Did you know that was a thing? Because that's hilarious, actually. Yeah, Monet, you asked if we could do it, so I was like, well, let me see if I can squeeze that in here today. It's gonna have to be a shorter live. This is very wild, but so I have a friend who I maybe see like twice a year, or sorry, not twice a year, once every 2 years. I had that backwards. I see like once every 2 years. We went to college together, and after college, like after she graduated, her family moved to Texas, and so she moved with her family to Texas. And now every once in a while, I get to see her like every once in a while, and she just texts me. She's like, "Hey, I'm up in your area," and I was like, "What? Okay." So she's like trying to get together tonight with a bunch of people. So we will see. We will see like how that really turns out. But I was like, I'm just gonna live stream until I get like more definitive plans on that. So Natalie, you said we didn't realize they were like that until after I unfortunately got all the nasty ones. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. And you guys are like, wow, thanks. That's so funny. Monet said, my kiddo loves Krabby Patty candies. She also calls burgers Krabby Patties. That's so cute. Did anybody get to try the what's it called? The Wendy's like Krabby Patty meal? I'm sure it didn't taste anything different than just a regular like Wendy's burger, but I did want to try that Frosty, not gonna lie. But I may have missed out on my opportunity. Yeah, Monet, I hope me and my friend have a good time too. She says she wants to invite like a bunch of other people too, which I expect will like be a thing. Well, I just don't have any definitive plans at the moment. So I was like, I'll just live stream until I get more definitive plans on that. But yeah, let me switch us on over to Time Guesser and we'll see what we got. We'll see how well we can do today. Now, hold up. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Natalie, you said my grandma used to work at seafood place and had fully convinced me it was the real Krusty Krab. I love that. Welcome in, Laura. Good to see ya. You got any fun weekend plans, Laura? All right, let's get our Time Guesser in. Let's see what we get. Last time we played Time Guesser, I don't know if we will ever do as good as we did the last time because that was amazing. We got incredibly lucky with that. Lori said, hope you're feeling better. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Kind of. I'm kind of feeling better. I am like, I mean, compared to yesterday, I'm feeling way better. Yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was hot and I was cold and my body ached and I was like, what is going on? And I like went to bed and I just slept and slept and slept and slept. And I woke up today kind of feeling like not too good. And then like throughout the day, I've just been feeling a lot better. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. But thank you for asking, Laura, or thanks for the well wishes. Now they said we were locked in last time. Dude, I don't know how we did so well last time. Okay, so Europa means Europe in Europe. So Definitely somewhere in Europe, I believe. Vasasato as Amsterdam. Is it from Amsterdam, maybe? And Monet, you said 1961, 38, 46, or 52. Dang. Those are quite broad ranges there. How did you get those numbers? That is a nice bouquet. I don't know what's going on here. What's up, Steven Universe fan? Natalie, I'm weak. You said, dang, I thought they'd be USers. Shut up. Oh my god. That's too funny. Laura, you said no weekend plans. Hey, sometimes that's kind of nice. To just not have, not having to go anywhere. Not having to do nothing. No expectation to do anything. And if something happens, something happens. Okay, where's Amsterdam? Is Amsterdam a country or is it a city? Because I guess I'll guess somewhere in Amsterdam. I don't know the year though. Now it turns out they may be from where Dutch people... Jeez. I can't live down nothing. So the Netherlands... Oh, Amsterdam is a city in the Netherlands. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I spoke too soon on that one. I'm kind of with you on that. I do think it should be somewhere in Amsterdam. Let's get a little closer. But I don't know what this really gives us beyond. I mean, what is this? The sign, I cannot understand this sign. Oh, 1965. Is that where you're getting that? Okay, so no, Monet, you're thinking 1964? Because maybe this is like saying something is going to happen in 1965. So maybe this is 1964. And then somewhere here in Amsterdam. I don't know. Let's clock it. Let's see what we got here. I think that feels good. Jaden, you said you hope your dad can take you out to eat on Sunday. Where do you want to go to eat? Nelly says, it says this is Amsterdam in Greek? What? Well, now I'm really thrown off. This is Greek? Jazzy said you're eating an apple. Lovely. What apples are your favorite, Steven Universe fan? Oh, Cheddar's is your favorite restaurant, Jaden? I love that. Oh, no. We're going to stick with Amsterdam. And 1964. I'm going to say... Sorry. I know I called you Jazzy. My bad. Steven Universe fan. What is your favorite kind of apple? Forget I said that. All right. I'm going to clock it. Dang. Oh my gosh. This was a lot closer to Greece than it was in Amsterdam. This was in Hungary? Oh, there's no way. There's no way I would have said that. You're hungry? What? Oh, sorry. What? Dang it, Monet. I should have saw yours. Oh, Győr was on the paper? I didn't know Győr was a place. Dang. So maybe we did have a chance. I was just a little too early. Hungarians in Győr anticipating the 1965 European Cup quarterfinals against Amsterdam. Győr won 1-0, going on to lose in the semifinals against Benfica. Okay. Well, they only got 1 point. Hey, a win is a win, though. Well, sorry. Maybe I need to pay attention to y'all a little more. GG's. Next round. Oh. Oh, no. What happened to this girl? Zooming back out, sorry. What is this? Prudential? No, that doesn't give me anything. Wait, this building looks... I guess I want to say familiar, but... Maybe it just looks like a lot of other buildings that I can't quite put my finger on. What is this? City National Bank of NJ, New Jersey? Maybe this is somewhere in New Jersey? Didn't you said Jazzy Run? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we didn't do too bad on that, Monet. I agree. And yes, Steven Universe fans, the Granny Smiths are really good. I love the like crisp, like a little bit sour, like of a green apple. Those are the best. Natalie says, wait, what if that's the plane from the one from the other day, the Miracle on the Hudson? Oh, I wonder, what does it say on the side here? I mean, it does look a little beat up, like something happened to it. Because New Jersey isn't like, because isn't New York City close to New Jersey? Okay, let's go over to New York City area. Yeah, it's like right across from New York City. New York and Newark. It's like the off-brand version of New York. Natalie, you said it is the same plane? What? How can you tell? Like, what do you know about it? Okay, what does it say? That's a taxi. Dang, I was trying to see this person's license plate. I can't tell. AJ. Okay, New Jersey. So definitely somewhere in New Jersey. So Lucinda says 2009 then. Okay, glad somebody remembered. Thank you, Lucinda. Also, hello. Happy Friday. Okay, we'll say 2009. In New Jersey. Oh, Green Street. I'm not digging and looking for no Green Street. But we will get close to Newark. Actually, let's get a little closer to New York. Cause where would they be at? Here? This busy area? I don't know. Natalie said you did a reverse image search. They're moving it to a museum, not in 2009. Oh, okay. So maybe, what do you want to say, 2012? I'll say 2012. Green zone parking, Green Street. Oh, okay. William Lafayette. We could get really close to here, but I don't know if I want to go digging for these streets. Let's see. This is Raymond Boulevard. What does that say? Foundry Street. Waydell? What's up, Extra? What's up? It's the Hello Coda Kingdom. What's up? Good to see you, Extra. Happy Friday. I'm actually gonna say, wait. Sports Illustrated Stadium. This does look like it's by a stadium. Because if we zoom out, this thing looks like a stadium to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm getting a little too in over myself. Nelly says 2011, 2012 sounds good. I just saw the headline with the picture and not the date. Gotcha. You're having pizza and apples, Steven Universe fan? Iconic. Iconic dinner. Jen, you said next week is going to be cold for you? Can't relate. Because this week was bitterly cold for me, and next week is going to be in the 60s. Yesterday it was -9, and now it's going to be mid-60s. Like high 50s, mid-60s next week. I'll take it. As long as this is the last week of like cold weather that we have. Because we're about to get into March, and once March hits, I'm just over the cold. Lucinda says, go to Newark area. Okay, okay. Let me do that. So Newark. And then what if it's by City Hall? Oh, Green Street. Here's Green Street. So Green Street. What were the other streets that were here? William Lafayette. Okay. So here's Green Street. Millbury. Commodore Liberty. But Bruin. Ah. Okay, we found Green Street. Hold up, hold up. What? Okay, here's William. William. University Avenue. Lafayette. Okay, it has to be like literally right here. It has to be literally right here. Wait, let me zoom back out. It's like just on this side of Green Street and across the way. So I'm gonna say right here. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Okay, thank you, Lucinda. That actually helped a lot. Okay, so we found exactly the place it's gonna be. And then what? 2012. I feel good about this. I feel good. Let's clock it. Oh, 2011. Dang, we were almost. Oh, we were this close to a perfect score on that one. Location, 5,000 points out of 5,000 points. We clocked that. Nice. It was just a little bit closer. That's amazing. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you, Aaron. Wow. Yeah, Lucinda, if you didn't say go to the Newark area, I wouldn't have done that. We were doing pretty good. Okay. I mean, the last one wasn't as good, but I don't ever think we will accomplish more, like a more successful round than the last time we did this game. Yeah, Steve University said go Coda. Hey, that's honestly on y'all too, because I would not have gotten that close if it wasn't for y'all. So give it up for yourselves. Let's see, what do we got here? Is this like Steven Universe fan, read your last message? It's Supreme Pizza, but you hate olives and peppers. Aw. Man, I love Supreme Pizza. That's my favorite. Kira said your live stuff isn't on. What? What do you mean? Autumn! Oh my goodness, hello. Good to see you again. Said you finally got your computer back after a month and a half. All right. Well, welcome back. Good to see you, Autumn. Aaron says, someone that speaks Spanish. I wonder, somebody said Cuba. Monet said Cuba. I don't hate that. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm thinking somewhere in Mexico. Costa del Telefono. I guess I don't know, like Mexico's like country code or whatever, but maybe 9-1 could be. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in Mexico. But Mexico's huge, so where in Mexico? Steve University, you see, I see a 15 million bounty. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I don't know their states. I don't know. It's huge. Mexico is huge. So I don't know. Maybe this will give us a little something. Autumn said he might leave in a minute if my friend can call me. Oh, are you guys gonna have plans, Autumn? Zoom back in on the GHE numbers, please. Oh, sorry. Where did I see that? The GHE numbers? What does the upper right say? Like the PGR? Oh, sorry. Monet. Zoom back in on the numbers, please. The numbers. Where's the numbers? Oh, like the phone numbers. Okay. There you go. Have fun with that. Autumn said, no, my friend lives 2 hours away from me since I moved, but I call them and just talk about school stuff. Oh, well, it's nice that you guys are able to still keep up. I actually have a friend that I went to school with too, and she texted me today and she was like, hey, I'm in your area. She moved far away from me too. So since she's in my area, we're going to try to make plans to see each other tonight. Oh, likes are not counting. That's what that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Thank you. Sorry, you're right. I did not activate that. It should be activated now, so you're good. Okay, it's definitely Mexico. I do think it's in Mexico, but it's just like where in Mexico? ¿Dónde? In Mexico. It says Guadalajara, Jalisco. Where's Guadalajara at? Is that more like southern? Cancun. Oh, that's where Cancun is at. I never knew where Cancun was at. I'm actually going to Cancun in May. Yeah, we're going to Cancun for the first time in my life in May. Anyway, Guadalajara. What? Guadalajara. Hey. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Steven University, you said vlog Cancun, please. I don't know. Sometimes I think about like doing like vlog stuff, but other times I'm like, sometimes I just want my vacations to be my vacations. Is there a republic? República llamar sin costo teléfono. I wish I could see more of this, but let's see. Nelly says, hey, I see my man's home state. Oaxaca? Is that how you say that? Oaxaca? Autumn says, wanna know what my dinner is? Also, what is this game? Autumn, this game is called Time Guesser. Yes, I do want to know what your dinner is. This game is called Time Guesser. Basically, we're supposed to look at this picture, find out where in the world it was taken at, and what year this was taken. So you have to like kind of find out like both of those aspects. Now this is, well, more like West Central, but more northern than where you were. Okay. Show me the tall buildings, please. Yeah, let's look at these. What do we got here? Oaxaca. Okay, Oaxaca. That's where your man is from? This lady looks so concerned. What are y'all looking at? These buildings don't really give much. Lucinda, you said cathedral? So you think this is somewhere around a cathedral? Let's see if there's a cathedral here in Guadalajara. Oh, hitting us with the Universidad. There's a lot of colleges around here. Ah, Natalie said, yes, his parents were both born there, but your boyfriend was born in Seattle. Gotcha. Okay. Do you guys have you ever been there to visit? Oh, Autumn, you said your friend doesn't want to call, so you'll stay. All right. Well, hey, we're happy to have you. Orange chicken and white rice. Autumn, that sounds so good. That sounds amazing. I'm so hungry. Maybe I shouldn't have asked what you had for dinner, because now I'm going to be hungry. Okay, sorry. Cathedral. Cathedral somewhere here. Honestly, I really just might just throw a little dot here and just call it. What year do we think this is? I don't think anyone said a year yet. Natalie says he has. I haven't yet, but we plan to go together when our girls get a little older so they can go. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because they'll need passports and everything, right? Because it's expensive to get a passport for every person in your family. Like, passports are not cheap. It is like wild that like a driver's license is like 20 bucks, but like a passport can be like $150. Natalie, you don't even have a passport? Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it's like not just your kids need one, but then you need one as well. That's crazy. Yeah, that adds up. That adds up a lot. Oh, Steven Universe fan, you watched the 100th stream vid on the Clips channel? Yes. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching it. I saw that Extra commented on the 100 streams clip on the Clips channel. Lucinda, you said 1990s. Let's do 98. Yeah, thank you for watching that. Mona, you said you had to renew your passport. Excuse me, you have to renew your passport and give my daughter hers. I think that's $250. So much money. Oh my gosh. That's a wild. I know. I like just renewed I renewed my passport 2 years ago. And I renewed it like just before. Hello, balloons. I renewed it just before they hiked up the prices, and oh my gosh, stop with the I renewed it just before they hiked up the prices, but now that they have hiked up the prices, I see what you get from the hiked up prices, because my family got new ones this year because we're all going to Cancun. So my whole family was like, all my siblings were getting them, and they get these nice little like hard, like the part that has like your photo and everything and all your information on it. It's like a hard card, like in the book. So I thought that was really cool. But mine doesn't have that because I guess I got mine before the price hike. So the price hike was to cover the cost of all that. You renewed it. Steve Universe. I renewed it just before. Hello, balloons. Jaden, you said the frozen camera on the 100 stream was hilarious. That was honestly the best part of the whole video. That was the best part of the entire video. Having the camera freeze like as I did the hair flip thing. That was iconic. Yeah, actually, you said yes, excited for another video when you can get some on the Clips channel, even if it's short. Well, thanks. So I've been using the Clips channel to like actually test out different like editors. So I will send editors different live streams, and then I will like I will have them like send back stuff, and if I think it's good enough, then I'll post it. So that's what I've been doing to like kind of test out like my editorial process, because it's a lot of content that I just already have stored up in my computer, and it allows me to just like send out different things to different people and then just like kind of mass find out like who can handle what. So it allows me to kind of move more quickly with that, because it can take a long time to like find my stuff. Like when I was finding my music engineer, that took like years to like really pinpoint. I think it took about 2 years, and I did not have like the same funds that I have now to like test out all that at one time. So I was like slowly but surely trying to find my person, and I was like, I think I just need to pay top dollar instead, because I was trying to be like a good balance of both like quality but affordability. And I was like, yeah, if I want it to be good, I just need to cough up the money. So oh, Mona, you said I should make an Elsa pick subscriber stickers. That's actually kind of brilliant. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna write that one down. Give me 1 second, because that's actually kind of smart. I like that idea. Okay. Steve Universe said that I should sing Let It Go and make the sound of me singing Let It Go. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy? That was like I just got my new camera though. So the hope that like, I hope that this like solves the issue entirely. So we may not have any more frozen things to like make fun of, but that's actually hilarious. I think that would be copyrighted. Well, I think if I sang it not to a backing track, then maybe then it would not be copyrighted. But what's up, Celine? You said, ooh, what's this game? This game is called Time Guesser. We are trying to figure out where in the world this picture was taken and what year this picture was taken. So we've landed on this being in Guadalajara, Mexico, and we guessed 1998. So I'm gonna stick with this one. Yeah, singing in the worst singing voice possible. I agree. I wasn't gonna sing it good. If that were to be a thing. That's so funny. It can be an inside joke for the OGs. Y'all have so many inside jokes. Like, I feel bad for anybody else who like comes in here like that is new, because they are just like not caught up on everything. All right, I'm gonna clock it at this one. Okay, Lucinda, you were right with it being in the 90s. 1993, we're 5 years off, and we were decently close to Guadalajara, but we were 280 miles off. So where was this? Oh, it's more south. What is this place? Two women reading wanted posters for head members of the Tijuana cartel, one of the most notorious and violent cartels in the early 90s. Interesting. It's not telling me what this area is, but whatever. Maybe it's Mexico City. All right, moving on. Nice job, everybody. Yeah, we didn't do too bad. Whoa. Is this Dubai? Like early Dubai? Because something about it looks very like deserty, but also like very construction-y. Like, and I know Dubai like was up and quick with how much they like put up, but it does look very. Oh, Trina's joining soon. Yeah, Steven Universe fan. Autumn says, "Are you playing music or something? Because you can hear music, but it might just be my neighbors." No, I am playing music. Celine says, "Dubai 1970." I don't know either. 1970. Where is Dubai? Is Dubai like around this area? Like, I actually don't know what country. Oh, here we go. Dubai, right here. That's where Dubai is at? Interesting. Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Celine. Natalie said, I thought it was one of the Saddam Hussein places. Oh my god. Celine said, girl, that was close AF. World is big. I know. Sometimes Celine, you should have saw us on the last one. We actually clocked it so close that it gave us all the points for it. And we were only 1 year off. Nelly, you said your little sister got her passport way before you. They are expensive. They are so expensive. Hey, Monet, excuse you. Let's see. I feel like I missed something. Laura said, I don't want to travel that bad. I'd rather keep my money. Also, there's a good chance that if I go to a different country, I'll live there. I wonder that too, Laura. There are like... So like when I go to Japan, there are so many things that I love about Japan. But the last time I was in Japan, I stayed for like 2 months. And I was like... There was a lot that I missed about being in America. And I was like, I think I'm kind of ready to go back to the United States. And... there are certain things that I really like about about Japan, but then I'm like, I'm kind of used to how I live here, and I kind of like my I don't know. I like the idea of not having to relearn how to live in a new place, because I already got used to living here. But I do like the idea of traveling. Like, I do like to travel, and I do like to see different places. And, you know, when I die, like, my money doesn't, you know, get to come with me or whatever. But, like, you know, if I'm sitting on my deathbed, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I went on those trips, and I'm glad I got to make these memories with people. Like, you know, I don't care about, like, hoarding wealth. I want to, like, live my life to be impactful to people, and I want to, like, make as many memories as possible. Lucinda says not congested enough to be Dubai. Well, and Lucinda, that's why I was thinking, I was like, maybe it was like early Dubai, like when they were, because it looks like they're building a lot of stuff here. And so, I don't know, but maybe you're right, Lucinda. Jaden says, I should do a live stream of Around the Clock at Bikini Bottom. What is that? Autumn said that sound effect scared me because I was on my Gmail tab. The fart sound. That's hilarious. SUV is modern. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's see if we can zoom in on these cars then. Let's see if this gives us any Oh, that's not clear enough. But these do look like worker trucks in some capacity. I just can't zoom in enough on the license plates to see what we got here. Autumn said the fart sound was so dramatic. So at least on TikTok, like when people like the live 1,000 times, it like plays a nice little sound effect there. Nelly says near Cairo, Egypt seems relatively recent because building began in 2015. Okay, so you think somewhere in Egypt? I guess I would guess that too. Cairo, Egypt. Actually, says it has beautiful windows. Yeah, this place is gorgeous. But it looks hot as hell there. Oh my god. I like the heat, but this place looks hot. Celine says, yeah, Dubai built a city in 5 years or so. Yeah, it was like some crazy, like, had to be like some world record or something. Because Dubai was like, hey, I think we're just going to take everything we know about how to build a city and we're just going to take the best parts of that and just do it. And they did it. Yeah, listen, a desert would explain the sand. Yeah. Very deserty, very sandy. Nelly says Egypt is predominantly Muslim country too, so it makes sense. Okay, okay. Jane says it's a SpongeBob horror game. Another horror game? Y'all are rude. Y'all are mean to me. You just want to see me suffer. It's not that scary. I'm telling you, it's only on PC, though it's a fan-made game. Interesting. I've not heard of this, but now that I've said it out loud, I know that my phone heard me, and now I'm gonna get videos tailored to me on it. So don't worry, it's gonna come across my feed. Let's see. What else we got here? Aaron, you said it's disturbing. What, the phone picking up what I'm talking about? That's why whenever you guys joke about the French thing, I'm like, man, now it's just gonna keep giving me French stuff. Jaden, you asked if I have a PC? You mean like a Windows PC? I have a Mac. This is my Mac. Please don't make fun of my girly background. my girly pink and purple and blue laptop cover case. Lucinda said, would Latin be better? Slightly. Not by much, Lucinda. Natalie? Banished. I'm not saying those words. Autumn said, yo, that's cool. Mine's just a plain old MacBook. I plan on keeping my stuff for like as long as possible. So like I always want to like protect my stuff. Mine also has like I also have like this like cute little purple and white like cover for the keyboard, because sometimes I like to eat while I'm on my computer and it keeps all the crumbs from getting up in it. So keeps it clean, keeps it in good condition. But I really liked this one. I would recommend this one to anybody. Purple superiority. I just like purple. I like purple. Purple and blue and pinks and oranges, like they were made for each other. So the place looks like Gandhi guy building. I forgot his name. I may not know who you're talking about. And now he's like, why did it send twice? It's probably because it knew you were trying to be a troll. Jaden says, I might work on that. I don't know. It's a very long game. Though if you do, it might have to be 2-part stream. A very long game? Oh. I'm already losing interest in my Pokemon game. And I've almost beat it. I need to play it before I lose 100% interest in it. Actually says, yep, same here. Use it till it can't be used no more. Exactly. I'm like, this laptop cost me $3,500. So yeah, I'm gonna use it till it doesn't upgrade no more, till it doesn't even work. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I guess if I would have thought a little harder about that, that would have made more sense. Jane says it goes from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Oh, absolutely not. Sue says, isn't that Mahatma? Suze, where would Mahatma be? Or is Mahatma a place? Treat, you said I'm so fun. Thank you. I'm glad you can be here, Treat. Nelly says, wait, how did I find out Mahatma Gandhi was murdered? I don't really know much about Gandhi. I don't really know much. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi, not Muhammad. Oh, gotcha. Aaron says, I think they were talking about the Taj Mahal, but that isn't the same building. No, the Taj Mahal is way different than that. I don't know. We're not. I think you really have to know. Like, you really have to know places to be able to clock some of these. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Now this says, where's Mahatma? Not here anymore. I didn't know that was a person's name. I'm so sorry. Can I go close in on the church building? Sure. How close are we talking? This is actually as far as it'll let me zoom in, but I'll zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, but it just looks like kind of barren land that they're just like building up stuff. Jaden says a lot of YouTubers really enjoy it. Okay. Maybe I'll have to check it out. And like I said, just because I spoke, like my phone is just going to send me all that stuff. Kiera, you think India. Okay. Autumn says no, because it looks like the chocolate palace from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm weak. I guess so, yeah. Akira, you're like, I don't really know. No, none of us really know. Autumn says if you Google it, it looks the same. Interesting. Let me look at this. Chocolate Palace? Is it this? Hold up. Is it this? I guess it does look, I mean, well, I guess slightly similar, yeah. Same like style of building. That's interesting. The Johnny Depp one. Oh, yeah. The Charlie. No. Yeah, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah. Natalie, you said it's supposed to be Egypt's new capital area. What? So you think Cairo still? Let's just keep Cairo. What year do you guys think? Because I don't know. This is beyond me. Oh, Steven Universe fan. Your cat core is so fluff. Actually, said 2015. It does look rather recent. 2015. Kiara, you said the cars. Yeah, I guess that would be a good indicator. Now they said between 2017 now because building didn't even start until 2015. Oh, okay. Kiara, you said didn't look that old. Really? Okay, fine. Let's do 2018 then. 2018? How does that feel? 2018 in Cairo, Egypt. Because I have no better guess than this. We'll see how close we are. Yeah, Autumn. All right. All right. Let's clock it. Whoa. Nice. Dang. Oh, Cairo and New Cairo. Interesting. So it's just a little bit more on the outskirts over here. Okay. Nice. Oh, wait. Yeah. What was the year? 2021? I would have never guessed this was in the 2020s. Wow. Nice job. I'm very impressed. I would have never gotten this close. All right. I think this is the last round for this. Whoa. What the heck's going on here? Okay. What language is that? I don't think I know that language. Google says construction began in 2019. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kira, it does look like a flood of some sorts. And this person's just trying to drive through. I mean, I guess what else can you do? Arabic? Okay, okay. Now, what countries do they speak Arabic in? Laura says, I didn't say anything because I reversed, searched the image. So you knew too much information. Natalie said a lot of them. Okay. Because that's what I was like, if we could just like pinpoint down what countries speak Arabic, then maybe that can help. But if India is one, then we're done for. That's such a huge country. Maybe, I wonder if these people will give us a little more context here. Like, what do we got? Yeah, Monet, you thought India as well. I wish this wasn't covering up the license plate. Oh, we're so close. This dude just looks like he's having the time of his life. He's like, under my umbrella, Ella. And everyone's like, oh my God, my car. Susie said you were thinking Pakistan too, extra? Okay, okay. Okay, so let's go over to this area. Where's Pakistan at? I know where India's at. Saudi Arabia, thank you. Oh, here you said you think Saudi Arabia. North. It's more just north of, here it is. You're right, you're right. Perfect, thank you. Autumn, you said UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Oman. It says those all flooded in 2024. Do we think it's that recent? I mean, this pic does look actually pretty recent. Pakistan is north of India. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I found it now. We're good. So, I mean, this is one of the newer Hondas. So I guess maybe we can do 2024. We can see how well that goes in. Now, they said, I thought of the Bangladesh floods a few years ago. I don't know how correct that would be. Now, I don't know where Bangladesh is either. You said you think a few years back, Autumn? Okay. Maybe let's do 22 then. Elsa! 5 more days. Sorry, probably not 5. Probably like 3 days. 3 more days until I get all my stuff in. And then we don't have to deal with no Elsa no more. Now, Lisa, 2023 for if it's the Bangladesh floods. If not, I don't know. Y'all are doing so good. I'm really counting on you, though. Treat, you're making cake? What kind of cake? Okay, what does this sign say? I don't know why I thought I could read that. HSC first year, second year. Blah, 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 blah. Dang. Look at all these people just lined up trying to get where they're going. Red velvet cake. Okay, okay. That's what's up. Okay, so where's Bangladesh? Because maybe we can just throw in Bangladesh and then do 2023 for the floods there. Bangladesh is east of India. Again, I don't know. Oh, here we go. What is the most popular city in Bangladesh? Maybe we could do just somewhere around the water. Surely that was where it flooded. So Barishal. We can do Barishal in Bangladesh in 2023. Kiara, you think Saudi Arabia? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to put. Not that I have convincing evidence, but I need convincing evidence from here on out. Yeah, Autumn, we just have to figure out the place in Bangladesh. And like, I don't want to be like, oh, some place is close to water, but it looks like every place is close to water in Bangladesh. So I'm gonna just say like this spot. Tree, you think is better than vanilla? I don't know. I don't like chocolate, so I like vanilla cake. I also like birthday cake or funfetti cake. I think that's the better description of it. Aaron says that writing isn't Arabic, but it does look like the language in Bangladesh. Huh. What do they speak in Bangladesh? Because I don't know Arabic, so. Dhaka? Huh. I've never heard of that language. Lucinda says that I did a Martha Stewart red velvet from scratch years ago. Found a Betty Crocker one 2 weeks later. How did that one turn out? Hey, what's up, sister? Good to see ya. That's the place I think is Dhaka. Oh, you think it's in Dhaka and Bangladesh? Where's Dhaka at? Is it a more popular place? Let's see. Aaron said, I'm not sure, but their language is similar to Hindi, which I tried to learn. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take your word for it then, Aaron. So I do feel good about Bangladesh then. Lucinda said good but expensive. Lots of red dye. Okay. So it's definitely a treat. They speak Bengali. Okay, Bengali sounds more familiar of a language to me. Sister, you said how am I? I'm doing pretty good. I was really sick yesterday. And I feel better today, so I'm glad. Oh, Kylie's coming tomorrow. That'll be fun. Yeah, you said that's good that I'm good today. Yeah, I do feel a lot better today. I was really sick yesterday. Like I don't know. I was like, I just need to hydrate and go to bed, and that's all I could do. But do you guys have any plans, Tatum? Oh, you're going to a speakeasy. That'll be fun. Hey, because someone's finally 21. Okay. Look, I'm just going to say whatever area I chose here. And then 2023. So let's do it. I'm going to clock it. Ooh. Well, actually, it was in Bangladesh, so that's not bad. Where was it here? What is this place? It is in Dhaka. That's where Dhaka was the whole time. Nice job, Autumn. Way to go. I just could not find Dhaka. Otherwise, I would have changed it, but I was getting impatient. So, wow. Nice job, Autumn. And it was 2021. So, I guess 2022 originally, but it's all right. It's all right. Nah, that was not too bad. 44,000. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, y'all. Let's move it on over to that Meek and Texto. You've seen that they have a lot of monsoons and floods, unfortunately. That's wild. I could not imagine what that's like to go through all the time. Like maybe once in my entire life would I expect to experience that. I cannot expect to experience that all the time. Lucinda, you said, was it too much ice cream with sis? I really thought, Lucinda, I was like, you know what, maybe, because I did like, I got a pint of ice cream and I ate the entire thing. when I got home. So, I was like, maybe it was me eating too much ice cream, but I would think that would just give me like a sugar headache. And because that's pretty common for me, because sometimes I cannot control like my sugar intake. So sometimes I get sugar headaches, and this was not a sugar headache. My whole body was like, like I was sweating, and I was hot, and I was cold, and I had body aches, and I was cold, and I was hot, and I was cold, and I was hot. And I was like, I was not like, I just was not feeling well at all. And so, I mean, I feel like a little off right now, but I feel way better than I did yesterday. I did wake up today and I was like, well, we'll see how today is gonna go. And I did not feel too good waking up today, but throughout the day I've been getting a lot better. So I will take that out. Lucinda said, did I go out in my PJs? Maybe. Yes, I went out in my PJs. Don't hound me. Person, place, thing, way. Pearl necklace. Galaxy. Galaxy was really good. Hey, nice job, Monet. Autumn said that's crazy. I think they flooded 2 times because it said 2004 for me. Dang. Yeah, it makes sense though because of all the proximity to the water they are around the world. I know, because I was like, where would it flood in Bangladesh? It looks like there's water everywhere here. Speaking of water, I need to get some of these that I missed. Lucinda says Detroit has a flooded frozen neighborhood right now. Water up to your windows. And it's frozen? I could not imagine that. That would be frightening. Autumn, big back. Oh my gosh. Also make your lactose intolerant like me. What? Am I reading that wrong? Brand ship. Says, I heard you say you ate the whole thing. Oh, and I laughed so hard. Oh, you're calling me a big bag. Yeah, I did. I ate the whole thing. I got a whole pint of ice cream and I went home and ate the entire thing. And I put sprinkles all up in it and everything. And my sister was making fun of me the whole time. She was like, geez. And I was like, I don't know when I'm going to use these sprinkles. I need to use them. Laura said, for shame, Coda. Anita warned you. I know. That's why I don't want to own up to it. And I know exactly what Anita would say to me right now. Monet, excuse you. Nelly said, PJs and ice cream just go so well together. Right? And so does being sick and being in your PJs. Yeah, I did not feel too good. Universe. Did I spell that right? Hold up. Universe. Nice. Shine. Bright. Like a diamond. Lunar. Sun. Big back. Lunar. Oh, lunar. Star. Planet. Mars. Earth. Sailor Jupiter. Sailor Venus. Gift. Thank you, Kira. Dirt. Gas. Gas was good. Swirl. Shape. Oxygen. So lactose intolerant like me is what I said. So yeah, it means you're allergic to dairy and can't have too much dairy. I would be very shocked if Adam was really good. Nice shot, Monet. I'd be very shocked if I just all of a sudden developed a lactose intolerance because oh, can I make it a little bigger? Sure. Sorry. Because I have never had an issue eating dairy, but surely lactose intolerant people don't feel this bad. Like, surely you don't feel like this when you eat dairy, right? Like, you don't... Like, it felt like how I felt like when I got the flu. Surely that's not like similar symptoms, right? I thought you would just have tummy aches. Autumn, you said stop because the sound effects of you describing your ice cream, and I'm laughing so hard. Oh my gosh. The sound effects of talking about lactose intolerance and then the sound effects of liking the live. Cracking me up. Oh, here, I know what I can do to make this better. Hold up. For my vertical people, at least. Sorry about that. Here, give me a second. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Solar. Air. Dwarf. Nitrogen. That's good. Rocket. Earth and NASA. Moon. Solar and system. System, solar. Gravity. Okay, gravity. Hydrogen. All right, all right. We're getting closer. Chemistry. Okay, chemistry should be way higher than that. Extra. Because these are really good. Molecule. That feels good. That one feels good. Oh, dang. Come on. Neuron. Explosion. Explosion. Nuclear. Kira said, suddenly becoming lactose intolerant happens, bro. It happened. Did it really? What? Lucinda said you became lactose intolerant in your 40s. I'm shocked. Because, well, I guess, like, I did develop an allergic reaction to chapstick when I was 16, so now I can't use chapstick. Interesting. Okay, electron. I think we're getting somewhere. Fission, neutron, fusion, proton. There it is. Yep, proton. Nice. Way to go. Who said that? Monet got it. Nice job, Monet. GG's. Way to go. Said, yeah, I found out I was lactose intolerant when I was 14. I'm 15, turning 16 in September. That's wild. I might need to test this out again. Because, like, I can eat cheese. Like, I don't know. I had cheese today and I feel okay. I don't know. Maybe I did eat too much ice cream. I don't know. I felt so bad, though. I felt so bad. I really... Like, I thought I was coming down with the flu. And I was, like, hot and cold and sweating and hot and cold and my whole body ached. Lamona, what's up? What's up, Lamona? Happy Friday. She says, I was hoping you were first, Laura. Aw. Wait. Hold up. No, it was Laura. Laura, it was you that said proton first. I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, like way before Monet. My bad. No, Laura, good job. Good job, Laura. Sorry, that is one for Team YouTube. One for Team YouTube. Let's go. Lucinda says, welcome to your 30s a little early, Coda. Ah. Well. Hey. Some things I can look forward to and some things I guess I am not looking forward to, huh? Natalie says, as my in-laws would say, you get sick because you got cold air. Hey, that feels real though. Dude, like, I know, like, it was so cold the other day. It was like, it was -9 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think I was told that's -23 degrees Celsius. And dude, if you've never experienced cold like that, like the best way, I cannot describe to you, like, the feeling of walking outside and it's so cold that you, in 5 seconds, you can feel every detail of what is in your nose. Like, you can feel every nose hair in there, every booger, like every little thing that's up in there. And it's uncomfortable. Lamoni said, -9. What state are you in? I live in Kansas. And it gets very, 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 very cold in the winter and very, 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 very hot in the summer. Actually, you're like, why is that so true? With the nose thing, yeah, you will like walk outside and in 5 seconds you can understand every detail that is in your nose. Lamona, you said Kansas sounds disrespectful. Yeah. Especially because literally in like 2 days it's gonna be like 60. So it's gonna be -9 as of yesterday, and then 3 days later it's gonna be 60 degrees. Can you believe that? And we just had 8 inches of snow. We got hit with 8 inches of snow on Wednesday, and then the following day it was -9, and then 3 days later it's gonna be spring. Like, you cannot adapt to the weather here. No wonder I'm sick. Emotion, art, paper, ride. Autumn says it was snowing tiny flurries on Tuesday or Thursday. Tiny flurries would have been fine. I would have been okay with tiny flurries. But 8 inches of snow after we literally just got rid of the 15 inches of snow that we got a month ago. That was disrespectful. Autumn says, today I couldn't breathe out my nose. It was so cold because I have to walk outside from one building to the next in the morning for choir. Oh no. Oh no. That's awful. Natalie says, I don't wear socks in my house. They swear I'm going to get sick from my feet touching the floor. Isn't that kind of weird how it's like... Because it's like another thing that's like an odd, like, you'll get sick thing. And I think it's like... Some people think that you'll get sick by leaving a fan on in front of you, like while you're sleeping. Lori said, I'm lactose sensitive. I can do cheese just fine, but too much ice cream is not a good idea. Interesting. Maybe I do need to care a little bit. Maybe what I need to do is I need to test this out one more time. So I just need to go get a whole pint of ice cream from Andy's one more time and eat the whole pint in one setting and then see if I get the body aches again. Barry. Lamona says, please don't send that snow to the south. It came last time. Last time y'all got the snow in the south. Monet says, I love a fan of my face at night. I actually hate it. But I can understand how that might, like, make some people think that, that might make some people think that you might get sick. Because, like, I think it's just about, like, how dry the air is. And sometimes you'll wake up and, like, your throat's a little dry. I think that might be what more it really is. Autumn said, what flavor did I get for Andy's? I got a pint of, what was it called? It was the cookie thing. The Biscoff. It was the Biscoff cookie ice cream, whatever that one was. I got a whole pint. Lamona, you said, we got 2 weeks. Well, we got snow 2 weeks in a row, and it upset me and my homegirls. I'd be mad too, Lamona. I'd be so mad. Apparently, Kansas is like, hey, we're just gonna give you all the snow at one time, and then once it's all gone, we're gonna do it again. I'm like, we just got rid of the stuff. But yeah, Lamona, if I was in your shoes where, like, you're not used to getting snow, I would be so mad just getting snow once. Autumn says, okay, I'm gonna watch YouTube shorts now, bye. Also, you should go live on my birthday on September 30th. Okay. Well, I can't promise anything, but it might be a possibility. So yeah, go enjoy yourself, Autumn. Thank you for stopping in. It was good chatting with you for a bit. Yeah, Lamona, fan in your face while sleeping will have you congested. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I don't think it's like too bad of a thing that'll make you like sick, but I do think you'll get like a little congested and you might have like a dry throat. Oh, sorry. Book, study, school, green, plant, watch, and color. Makeup rose, crayon, sienna brick. Mona, you said a fan is only bad if it's if it's a dirty, dusty fan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anybody that cleans their fans. And, you know, we listen and we don't judge, but are y'all the type to clean your fans off? Because I don't think I've ever in my life. I may have one time when it's gotten like super, super bad, but most of the time I do not clean that fan out. You clean your fan regularly, but it seldom gets dusty. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it has to like really build up really bad for me to be like, oh, okay. But we always had those like I always grew up with those like the white fans with the like plastic like cage like covering on it, and it was so fine, like that was like impossible to clean off. Like cleaning that off would be like a 2-hour event, so it just like was a lot of effort just to get it clean. So we never like cared. Now that you clean yours, oh my gosh, I don't know nobody that cleans their fans. Monet said, I will figure out how to get my hands in there. I don't care. I mean, I would every once in a while if I was like vacuuming and I was like by the fan, I would like vacuum like the fan off for what it was worth. But I wouldn't like get up in it. He said, I've even bought my friend a new one because it is a lost cause. Like I said, that's like everybody I know. I've never known anyone in my life to ever like clean off their fans. Maybe y'all are just better than me. What's up, Ace? You got any fun plans this weekend, Ace? Sculpt. Lucinda says, I dust my ceiling fan when bunnies start to fly out. Yeah. When they're like, when you have like that one like dust that's like hanging on for dear life and it's like blowing in the wind there, like that gets a little too far, right? Extra, you said bye everyone, enjoying the rest of your stream. Yes, Extra, thanks for hopping in. It's always good to see you. Hope you have a great weekend. I might stream tomorrow. We will see how things go. But yeah, I might stream tomorrow. We will see. Moon sketch. Oh, okay. Ace said you work tomorrow. Maybe you'll hang out with your BF. Okay. Natalie says, dusting the ceiling fan is my least favorite chore, I swear. Dude, how did you even get up there? Well, okay. I have like raised ceilings, so my ceiling fan is like at an astronomical height that's like impossible to reach. Like I cannot reach it. I have nothing in my house that like would allow me to reach my ceiling fan. So I do not want to know how long it's been since that thing has been cleaned. But I don't really use it. I only use it in the summertime. Hey, ball! Finally, we got a green one. Nice job, Laura. I like only clean my ceiling fan, or like I only use my ceiling fan in the summertime when like when it's hot and I just don't want to run the AC. So it only gets used for like 2, maybe 3 months out of the year. Monet said, oh no, I even flip my fan boards every few months and wipe at least weekly. That is impressive, Monet. Honestly, you really don't play around with that. Toy. Sport car. Fetch. Okay, fetch. Block. Balloon. Thank you. Oh, I said ballin'? My bad. I don't even remember typing in balloon. Or ballin'. Now they said, I literally sit on a chair, dust it, then wipe it down with Lysol. Oh yeah, because if you're gonna get up there like one time, you might as well just go all out. Like don't just wipe it down. Like do that like anti-dust spray, everything. Lysol, that's like, I would say, yeah, get in there and do the job if you're gonna do it. Monet says, I used to have horrendous asthma. My sister had crazy allergies. Dust messes with us. Okay, so that makes a little more sense because I guess dust doesn't like affect me as much that I know of. So I never like had a problem with it. So, but if I did have a problem with it, I would probably care as much as you did. Ballroom. Bearing. Monisa said, since like I was 8, I've been crazy about the dust. I hate dust. All right, all right. Do you like dust like everything in your house then? Because there are some things that I just kind of wait till they get like dusty enough to where I'm bothered by it. Then I'm like, all right, let's dust it. But my house is very clean. Like literally anybody could walk into my home at any time of the day. And my home is like put together and always, I call it company ready. So my home is always ready for company, like no matter when people show up. So I'm always like, my sister was like, hey, can we go back to your place once we get ice cream? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm not embarrassed about my place, you know? It might be a little dusty, but but for the most part, it's clean and always at least put together. Mostly just a ceiling fan. Oh, you said I don't enjoy dust, but I don't really have like tables or stands or dressers to collect. Ah, gotcha. Mostly just a ceiling fan. Okay. Interesting. Natalie said you clean every day just to end up having to clean every day. That's what having kids is like. Because when I mean, y'all know I'm the oldest of 7. And when you grow up in a house like 9 people, like, you cannot win. You cannot win. Every single day. Dude, I remember like doing the dishes and just breakfast. Like both sides of the sink were overflowing with dishes from just one meal. It was one of the most irking things to me. There is never a dish in my sink, ever. Moni says, oh no, my house is lived in. I have a toddler and I'm lazy. Oh, you said, oh no. Oh, I was reading that in a different tone. You said, oh no, my house is lived in. I have a toddler and I'm lazy. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, my, Lucinda. You said, can we open the closets though? You know what? You got me. You got me there. I will say, my closets... Okay, if you were to say that a year ago, my closets would have been totally fine. Now, my closets have been accumulating more stuff, and it's complicated to describe. Okay, one of my closets is a recording booth, okay? And I think now that I have my new camera, I might do like a video where I do like a studio tour where I show you guys like how I recorded all my music or whatever, and I'll probably post it on like my music channel. But I'll also show you like my live stream setup and how I do all that and whatnot here. But one of the closets is a recording booth. I have a closet in each bathroom. One is it's organized, but it's very full. The other one has literally nothing in it. My second bathroom, someone could literally be living in there and I would have no idea. I think I literally have a towel, a bar of soap, and shampoo, like in that whole closet. There's nothing else in it. So if like I have a guest over, everything's there for them and they can use that shower and use the bathroom. But my personal closet in my bedroom, I just have a lot of stuff stored in there. So that's oh, sorry, Kira. Type in chat. My bad. So you got me there. But I think I'm just like accumulating some things that I just don't know where to put quite yet. So I just store it in the closet so that I don't have as much stuff just sitting around in my home. Because I'm very, very, very minimalistic. I do not like to have a bunch of stuff. Glove puzzle. Sorry, Kira, I'm getting to you. Moni said, OMG, relatable. There's always something to pick up. Yeah, like you just can't. When you just live with a bunch of people, you cannot win. Like the home will never be clean. Laura says, I need a 2-hour notice to be company ready. And that makes sense. I mean, typically there's like something like around that you might want to like pick up or tidy up. But yeah, I agree. 2-hour notice is good. But if someone were to just show up and knock on my door, I'd be like, oh yeah, come in. And I wouldn't be embarrassed about how my home is. Mona, you said you literally do laundry daily. That is the most wild thing to me because like I actually do laundry like maybe once every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks. I bought these big old things from Costco. I bought the, what are they called? The dryer sheets from Costco. I've had those dryer sheets for like 5 years and I just got through the first box. Monet, Mona, you said you have what I call a showroom house. It's for 2 words. That's hilarious. Field, hat. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Place, room. Lucinda says, I clean closets because you have to have a place to put things. Then I lose motivation. Yeah, and I mean, my closets are organized. But there's a lot of stuff in there because I would just rather put it in the closet than put it somewhere randomly in my home. Because I just don't want random things in my home. Like out in the open where I see it all the time. But my closets are organized. I could go in and grab anything that exists in the closet and it would not be like uncomfortable to grab. Board, thank you. Natalie says, keep my closet doors closed. I'm weak. Laura says, I refuse to clean every day because it'll be dirty in 5 minutes. Laura, that is so relatable. Yeah, when I lived in a house with a bunch of people, there were certain things that I was like, that I just would not touch. I was like, look, I will do the dishes in the kitchen, but whatever y'all got going on the kitchen table is not my problem. There's so much stuff. Oh, I'm Elsa. That is so annoying. This is so annoying. But yeah, I was like, whatever y'all got going on the kitchen table, that is not my thing. Like, please do not bring me into this because I didn't put anything on that kitchen table and there's all this mail that I don't know what to do with. I don't know what's important. I'm not touching it. Mona, you like doing laundry? Interesting. I like having like nice, clean, like smelling laundry. That's nice for me. Mona said the best ADHD trick for me is not having hangers or dressers. I need you to explain, Monet. Where do you put your clothes if you don't have hangers or dressers? You cannot fold clothes and you break dressers and hangers. What? It's the only way you can be somewhat organized? Interesting. Interesting. You tend to overfill your dressers because you used to fold them, then break them. So bins it. Oh, you put everything in bins? Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Sorry, that was too judgy that sounded too judgy in my tone. I was just shocked, that's all. Tile, peace was good. Mitt. Lucinda says, but then everything else gets put away. That lack of motivation. Ah, yeah. Sometimes it's like that though. Drama, children. Kira says that kitchen counter at our house code. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the kitchen counter. I don't touch the kitchen counter because that's where all the bowl goes to and everything on the table. Like that always, I was like, whatever y'all got going on here is not my problem. And I will wipe down the table, but I'm not moving any of this stuff. I did clean the garage one time at my parents' place when I was a kid growing up. I was like, let me just organize their garage because it was impossible to get some things. So I was like, I'm gonna just take a summer and clean this out. And I don't know, sometimes I get like in this huge like, I don't know, like manic episode where I'm like, I'm gonna clean everything blah, 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 and like organize it all and just like get rid of things and blah blah. And I'm so like, and I can get that done. Girl, give me 2 days, maybe 1 day, and I will organize the crap out of anything. Because I'll tell you what, when I moved into my apartment, it took me literally 2 days. It took me 2 days to get everything exactly where I wanted it to be in the home. and just like to get unpacked and get everything situated. And I worked both of those days. So I went to work, came home, and what, 4 hours a day? So really, it probably would have only taken me half a day to like get that done if I didn't have to work. Guitar was good. Xylophone. Dice, music, score, tile, instrument, chess, strap, piano, drum. Kira said I should send a picture in the chat of the counter. I feel like I already know what this counter is gonna look like, Kiara. Sorry, chess, item. Did I get these? Tennis, slide, preschool, playground. Does anybody know what BB Bop is? I feel like I know that brand. Or no, I might be thinking of BB Go. What am I thinking of? So I just got invited to go out to BB Bop, and I don't know what it is. I think it's like an Asian cuisine. Sounds really good. Music, violin, drum, piano, string. Whoa! Dang, who said that? It was Lucinda, I think. Yeah, it was Lucinda. Way to go, string. Nice. All right, Kiera, it looks like you sent something in the Discord. What do we got? We got a picture of this counter here. Oh, wow. Am I allowed to show the chat? That's not bad. No, that's not bad. Well, okay. And maybe the... maybe all the Chex cereal on the back of the... on the back counters is a little hard. But, like, this is manageable. This is manageable. I think we can do something with this. My family, it was like... Yes, apparently you love Chex because there's like 3 boxes of it in the back. Let me zoom in on that and I'll show the chat. This is like 3 boxes of like the exact same Chex cereal back there. Icon. Yeah, that's manageable. And you like still have some space to like cook and whatnot too. Like if you needed to prepare things. We have Muddy Buddies and Trail Mix. What is Muddy Buddies? All right, let's do one more Contexto so that we can have a tiebreaker here. But yeah, like that's at least manageable. And I think it's just because you guys look like you have a lot, which is not a bad thing. It's like a good problem to have, you know? Lucinda said you finished your cinnamon checks this week. Cinnamon checks is really good. I actually love, I don't know why, but I love cereals that are so bland. Like I love like the Chex mix. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Hey, Mama Wolf, he says it's my favorite person. Stop, it's my favorite person. Hello. Natalie said, I'm the oldest child slash daughter of my family. My man is the youngest child slash son of the family. I feel like I clean in circles 24/7. He doesn't understand why it's so frustrating. Bro, pick your stuff up. And you know what's wild is like your version of clean and his version of clean are just on 2 opposite spectrums. Like, and like, he's probably just like, oh, like, yeah, it doesn't bother me yet. Like, it will bother me eventually, but it just doesn't bother me yet. But for it to get to the point where it bothers him, it's gonna be so bad for you that it's been bothering you this whole time. So, no, I know what that's like. And that shit's irking. How is person, place, thing, and way all good? Monet, excuse you. Mama Wolf says, what are we playing today, Coda? Ah, Mama Wolf, you might have missed some of it, but we did Time Guesser today. I was trying to do like a shorter live because I have a friend that's wanting to meet up. But we did Time Guesser just before this. Then we're going to do Contexto and Bandle, and then we'll probably call it. I do this week want to do some Crash Word sometime. Sometime this week I want to do Crash Word. So, oh, object, you probably meant object. Ah. Can you try item? Sure. Item was not too bad. Nice job, Mama Wolf. Mona, you said I want the milk to just barely touch the cereal. What did I miss? Natalie says Chili's triple dipper when I was pregnant, or just what am I missing? Oh, Natalie, I was obsessed with cereal when I was pregnant, and then Mona says Chili's triple dipper. Okay, when you were pregnant. Serious question for everyone though. Soggy cereal, crunchy? No, it's got to be crunchy. It's got to be crunchy. Who eats soggy cereal? What? Yeah, Monet, I want the milk to just barely touch the cereal. Same. Laura said you know both sides of that story of the clean and not clean. Yeah, I mean, at least you like relate to both, but man, because I mean, I can let a lot go, but it has to be to the point where I'm like, hey, are you taking advantage of my kindness of like me picking up all the time? Do you think I just like to pick up and then I just enjoy picking up after you? Or can you just do things because they need to be done? Like I'm doing things because I see it and it needs to be done. And it doesn't look like you're doing that. So like, and then I'll just think that like my kindness is getting taken advantage of. And that's where I have a problem. My last roommate, but because like I'm super clean and I love things to be exactly where they need to be, but like I'm not gonna make that someone else's priority because I understand that's a high bar. Like my version of clean is an incredibly high bar, and it's not fair for me to make that someone else's bar. So I can give like a little bit of leeway with that. However, some people's version of clean is like just flat out unacceptable. Kiara, excuse you. My last roommate, bless her. She was like, I think she's the only person that I will ever live with who has even remotely the same cleanliness standard as me. And actually she was like a million times more picky than I was. Cause I would, but she, her and I both, we were so compatible as far as like cleanliness, because everything was always exactly where it needed to be. And I've never lived with another person who had that same level of standard. And it was kind of nice to like always have a clean home. And we would just do things for each other because it needed to be done. We would see like, oh, there's some dishes in the sink. Like maybe she's like busy, you know, so like I'll just do the dishes or whatever. And she would do the same for me. So like it was very nice to just have, and I would always be like, oh my God, thank you so much for like vacuuming or whatever today. Like I just was really trying to keep up and I just could not keep up this week. Ace, excuse you. Like that was, I don't think I will ever find like living with another person who is as cleanliness compatible as she was with me. Lucinda says, my bar slipping during chemo. Well, that makes sense. Starting to raise it again slowly. And I mean, like we all have our, like, cause I mean, even as clean as I am, like as put together as my home is, like there are days where I'm like, okay, you know, there might be some clothes on the floor. There might, that's probably my biggest downfall is sometimes I'll leave clothes on the floor, but like you know, we all slip. And like I said, even times when I'm like keeping myself, oh, toot? Did I do toot? Oh, Ace said, ew, Coda, why did you toot? That wasn't even me. Well, you were revealed. It told on you, Ace. It was definitely you. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Bedroom. A bedroom like this. I said no. You ain't slick. Laura says I can't do that. Do it just because it needs to be done. My mom will start expecting me to do it every time. And honestly, Laura, and that's the thing too, is like I have lived with somebody who like I'll just do things that need to be done and they will just not they will not keep up with it, and then it turns into me always picking up after them because they just will not pick up after themselves. So honestly, Laura, I'm so with you, because if you live with another person that's like that, then you just have to stand your ground and be like, dang, why aren't those dishes done? It's been a week and they are your dishes, you know? But because my last roommate, because she was so good at just like maintaining such a level of cleanliness, like we always knew that we would do things for each other if they needed to be done, and we just did things because they needed to be done, and we knew that we weren't taking advantage of each other, and we never would do things and be like and hold it against each other. It was very nice. But I have lived with people where I'm like, yo, come on, it's been how long, like, and this is still here, like, you can't be that busy. Yeah, both parties do it. It's great. You just have to have a mutual understanding with it. And like I said, she was the only person I've ever really lived with that had that same level of standard. So it was really nice for like a change of that. and she got married. She got married and then she moved in with her husband. And so when she moved out, and she was like, she gave me a hug. She was like crying. She's like, I have to live with the real boy now. Cause she's like, she knows how like, he's not like as serious as I am about like keeping the place together or whatever. She's like, I have to live with the real boy. I have to live with a real man. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Come over anytime. It'll always be clean for you. Ace, you said you almost lost your ish today. Uh-oh. Hold it together. Hold it together. Store was good. Card. Chore. Here, you guys keep typing. I have to read this text really quick. It's kind of a long one. Okay, cool. Sorry. Monet, you said your ex was such a neat freak, especially for a man. Now that I live alone, I miss him as a maid. Not a maid. I'm weak. Were you the one taking advantage of people's kindness, Monet? No, yeah. Some people just live different, I guess. It's hard to find somebody that you like compatibly live with. You said he was a certified germaphobe. It was insane and lovely. I would say like, I guess there might be like certain things that like I said, I would like somebody more like me who has that same bar, but it's not gonna like go off the rails if something isn't exactly right, you know? Because my last roommate, she was great, but she like, if not that this ever happened, but if I were to be somebody who she picked up after all the time, she definitely would let me know. She would definitely make a huge fuss about it, which, hey, I guess well deserved, but like, I'm a lot more like lenient when it comes to being like, oh, okay. If you're busy or whatever and things pile up, all right, that's whatever. Like, I'll help out. And not that I ever expect anything in return, but it does make me want to do things for others when they do things for me. Airplane. Aeroplane. Airplane. Normal object. Monet said he enjoyed acts of service and loved to clean, so I definitely let things purposely get a little messy. I did take advantage of it, especially when I was pregnant, but I picked up the slack when I was back to my normal. But he was the type of crazy clean, like head shower 3 times a day, had special house shoes. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a little much. I mean, I guess if you can keep up with it, then by all means, but like you would constantly be, I don't know, I couldn't constantly like carry that burden of being that overly like overly consumed about the idea of germs. You're gonna touch germs, sweetie. That's just part of life. You cannot avoid it. But I think that's very honest of you to be like, yeah, I did take advantage, but it's nice that you seem like you found some kind of balance with it. He said, Coda, I posted why I almost lost. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm ready for the story, Ace. Laura said, nope, that's a tad excessive. Yeah, I mean, if I might be able to handle living with somebody like that if I wasn't expected to change my living habits. And maybe that's different if it's like your partner versus like a roommate, you know. Because, you know, like I don't have to share a room with my roommate, you know. Nelly said, Monet, MBN, I almost passed out when pregnant from having to clean with low iron. Oh, snap. I never thought about that being a thing either. Manu said, and it got to the point where he was cleaning after my clean, so I said, F it. Well, and that's the thing. It's like I said, if I didn't have to change... Okay, year was amazing. Nice job, Kiki. So, like, if I... Like I said, if I did not have to change my standard of cleanliness for somebody who was an absolute germaphobe, I might be able to handle it. Like, if I just, like, picked up things and maybe they wanted to sanitize. Day! The word was day. Nice job. That was Laura. Nice job, Laura. Team YouTube wins today. Nice job, Team YouTube. Way to snag it. All right. Yeah, if I didn't have to change the way that I did, my cleanliness center and everything, and they were able to like sanitize and I pick up or whatever, cool, by all means. But showering multiple times a day, girl, I hate having to shower 1 time a day. Like, I do it. I have to shower every day. I shower every day. But like showering, if I had to shower multiple times a day, that would be so much. All right, anyway, everybody knows how to play this game. I swear to God, nobody better say the answer. Please, no answers. So the person who said the answer last time, you were not invited. Absolutely not invited to the cookout. But today we have released in 2013, 1.5 billion views on YouTube, and difficulty R3. Ace, excuse you. Ace, that was you this time. I heard it, and I smell it. No. Yes, Laura, no hints, no clues, no answers. All caps. Capital N-O. Natalie says, the anywho took me out because I know exactly what you mean. Oh my lord. Kira said, come on, Suze, I gave you a massive hint. I'm weak. Mona said deadass he helped me take a bath on more than one occasion. What? That's so excessive. I feel like I need to know more context about that, but I'm almost afraid to ask for more context about that, Monet. Oh my gosh. Monet says, you are not invited. In the club, we are not all fam. No, whoever spilled the answer last time, you were not invited to the club, and we are not fam. The bath was when I was pregnant. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I can get on board with that. I mean, hey, not that whatever you do ain't my business, but the hot water would get me weak. Oh, so if I was in the shower. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, okay, who's ready for Bandle? All right, I'm gonna pause the music. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait, I think I know the song. I know the song. Hold up. Oh, I know that I'm going to know this song. And I feel like I could get this on one. It's gonna drive me crazy. I swear I know this. When he said, wait, I feel so confident already. Same! I personally am requesting the second level, but I think I know it. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna play it again. Yeah, play it again, Suze. Okay, I have a guess. I have a single guess. Yeah. I have one guess. It's in the right key. It's this around the same BPM, so maybe it could be. I did not think this song would have 1.5 billion views on YouTube though, but maybe it does. So here, I'll play it one more time. Now they said you got it on 3. Felt so dumb you didn't get it before. I know, because even this alone, if it's this song that I'm thinking of, even this alone is like still a very identifiable part of the song. So here, I'm gonna play it one more time and I'll sing what I think it is, and we'll see what we got. I'm yelling timber, you better move, you better dance. Kesha and Pitbull, Timber. Who won't remember? I'll be the one. You won't forget it. I think it's Timber by Pitbull and Kesha. Yes, I got. Okay. I thought the song come out a tad bit later than that, but yeah, okay, my bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that so soon. Here. Hey, this song will go down in history. This song is so good. Yeah, honestly, the piano and guitar wouldn't have helped much either. It's the same chord structure. It doesn't really give you anything much, but the harmonica probably does give it away. Let's hear it. Yeah, that would have absolutely given it away. Bring this partner round and round. Middle of the night is going down. Sing your partner round and round. This song is so good. I want to go to the club now. Oh, hold up. There we go. Come on. Hey. Swing your partner round and round. Middle of the night is going down. One more shot, another round. Middle of the night is going down. Yes. What is the voice part is? Okay. How is it the pan flute for the vocal part? This party. That is so good. Lumber. Okay. If D-Bone is still here. D-Bone, you got it on the 6-1. Dang. This song is so iconic. So iconic. Kira said, you might have only gotten it on 3. Yeah. Laura said, I also got it on 3. Don't feel too bad, Natalie. Yeah, because it's like, if you just, I don't know, just that vibe. It took me a second to even pinpoint that it was Timber. So, like, don't feel bad, because I probably, sometimes I get really nervous that I'm like, no, I feel like I can get this, and I might need a second to like let it sink in, but I don't want to like have you guys waiting on the live, because sometimes I'll do what Suze does, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait a second, I'll come back to it. Sue says you got it on 6. Lumber was obvious. Yeah. Okay. Monet says, can you guess the other band game where you guess the artist? You know what, Monet? It is wild that you asked me that because I did not expect to play anything beyond Bandle. Like, after this, I was going to end the stream. But I did pull up Spottle. Like, just as a tab, I just pulled it up. And so, I guess since it's up, sure, let's do it. Let's do Spottle. It's up, so yeah, let's do it. Here, I'll get rid of the stuff on here. Yeah, check the Discord picture. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, and then you guys go ahead and vote on... Hey, Suze, yes, the Postmodern Jukebox cover of Timber. Love that. I see you posting it in the Discord here. What? Oh, I get it. I get it. That took me a second. I was like, what's with the dog? But I was like, oh, that's literally Pitbull. Now, at least just knowing how dumb I can be, I would have seen lumber and typed in wood. No, actually, literally same. I would have never typed in timber. I would have never typed that in. No, okay. Yes, the dog makes sense now. It was Pitbull, duh. Kiara, you said start with Bruno. Bruno Mars? Sure, let's do that. Bruno Mars. Okay, it is not a pop artist, but they are from the USA. They are solo member and is a male, close to 25 in popularity, but a little lower. And debuted after 2010, but close to 2010. That was a really good guess. Nice job, Kiki. Yeah, Monet, that was a good first guess. Laura, you said I saw it and literally said Pitbull. I don't know why I would have, I don't know. My brain would have taken a second to actually get there. Yeah, that was a good song for today. Suze, you do know that song though, right? Like you do know the song, surely. Because I always wonder, I'm like, okay, you got it, but like, do you know the song? Veronica, you said MGK. So this is what I say every time that somebody brings up MGK to guess. I think you would be absolutely shocked and when MGK has... sorry, let me restart that. I think you would be absolutely shocked at when MGK debuted. Because I feel like I was listening to MGK in like 2008. So I do think he's actually a little bit below Bruno Mars in terms of debut. Sorry, let me respond to this text. Google says debut album was 2012. Huh. Interesting. Because I remember listening to him and Esther Dean were on a song. Because I really loved Esther Dean growing up. So I was like, but I saw that she was on a song with him and that's how I got exposed to MGK. I swear that was like maybe that was 2010. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll guess MGK. Sure, why not? Maybe I'll just type it in Foley then. Because he's from the US, he's not pop, he's a solo artist, male. Let's see. It does say 2012. Okay, well, debut below 2012, but higher than 2010. So we know the artist debuted in 2011. Yeah, Suze, you're right. It is debut album, not singles. Thank you. You're right. Which means Coda G is a debut artist in 2025. Jaden, you said me just for fun. Coda G. Doesn't pick up on me yet. Still think I'm Polo G. Yeah, Kiki, you said he's a classic to start with. Bruno. Yeah. Sue says neither did I. Wait. Sue says Coda, I did exactly the same, but it took a little longer to think Duh, Pitbull. Thank you. I'm glad someone is on my side with that, Suze. Suze said neither did I, Laura, which is why the dog confused me. Oh, you only know the PMJ version. Have you ever heard the original song, Suze? Laura says Pitbull is only listed in 4 songs for Bandle at the moment. I mean, he has a lot of very popular songs. His song Hotel Room is like one of my favorite songs. I like Hotel Room. What's that other one? He has another one that I really love. Maybe it's on Bandle. Hold up. Let me... Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't search anymore. Ace is back. What's up, Mark? Welcome in, Mark. Okay. And now Lisa, was that before or after the soft emo era? This was before. MGK was more like a rapper when he first came onto the scene. And now he's more like soft rock, soft punk rock, you could say, I guess. Ace, your boyfriend hung up on you. Well, show up to his house. Oh, J. Cole. Do you think, Monet? Did J. Cole debut in 2011? I guess we can try J. Cole. He probably debuted... I think J. Cole actually debuted like 2014, though. I don't know if J. Cole debuted back like way back when. I don't know. It is a hip-hop artist, so... Abby, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see you there. It's been a bit. I've been sick and busy. I just had a soccer game and got a goal. Yes! Nice job, Abby. That's awesome. Sorry you were sick. Hope you're feeling a lot better. J. Cole debuted in 2007? Interesting. Well, then that's definitely before 2011. Mark, you said you're happy. Guess why? Why? I'm not gonna guess. You can just tell me. Kiara, you said Kendrick. Kendrick did debut in 2011, which I think Kendrick Lamar was actually an answer a while ago, so I don't know if it's gonna be an answer today. Mark, you got a puppy. That's awesome. What's the puppy's name? I can guess Kendrick. It does kind of check all the boxes, so sure. Let me just try it. Ooh! So close. Yeah, because I was like, Kendrick Lamar was an answer like a month ago or so, so I didn't think they were going to have him be the answer again, but yeah. Oh, you asked what, Monet, you asked Abby what position she plays. And Abby was like, wing, center, mid, and you said like everywhere. Okay, okay. Tyler, the Creator. He would actually be a good one to guess too. I think I would say Tyler, the Creator. I think he debuted around that time. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, Veronica. Mac Miller is actually a really good one as well. Let's try Tyler. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, Mac. Mac Miller. No, 2010. No, dang it. Tyler, the Creator was such a good guess though, Monet. Sue says that was one of my guesses to try and get this genre. Which one? Tyler, the Creator or Kendrick? Suze. Childish Gambino. Oh, Kendrick. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you know, like, to guess certain artists just because you think it'll kind of get you in the right direction. I don't know. Okay, Childish Gambino. I feel like Childish Gambino debuted like later than 2011. I can try it. I feel like Childish Gambino debuted a little bit later, but I think he was rebranded under a different name before that. But I can try it. Why not? Really, 2011? We're getting every 2011 hip hop artist. But not the actual one. I thought, wow, I really thought Childish Gambino like debuted a lot later. Monu said mood. I used to play. I did everything Oh, so you used to play too? Soccer is a game that scares me to play. I always say I'm gonna roll my ankle on that ball. And I remember playing football one time with the boys down the street when I was in middle school. And I got tackled one time because someone threw the ball to me and I was like, please don't throw me the ball. And I had the ball and I was like, oh my God, I gotta run as fast as I can because I do not want to get tackled. And I was like, I gotta get this touchdown because if I get tackled, I'm gonna cry and I cannot cry in front of these guys. And then I got tackled and it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I went home. I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I'm not made for this. Laura, you said you love soccer. I love watching soccer. I definitely love watching soccer. Yeah, Abby, it's aggressive. Yeah, it's very aggressive. And I need to play a game like tennis, like a very independent game where I can just kind of not worry about the aggressiveness of it. I don't know. Abby said, yeah, I sprained my ankle today and got kicked in the ribs. Ah, see, that's exactly what I'm worried about. But hey, you're a tough cookie. But no, you said I actually had a soccer scholarship. Oh, see, you people with the sports scholarships, I was always so envious of y'all because because all I had going for me in school was music. So I had to I was somebody who doesn't come from basically it was gonna be very hard for me to afford to go to college. And the only way that I was gonna be able to afford to go to college is if I got a scholarship or lots of them. And I applied for so many scholarships and I did not get any that I applied for. But I did get a good grade scholarship for my university. And then I was given their top music scholarship, which was the only reason I was able to even go to college, was that they gave me such a good music scholarship to where they gave me their top music scholarship and that funded the majority of my schooling because otherwise I would not have been able to go to school. And I was always so envious of all the sports people because they give out sports scholarships like candy. And to get a music scholarship, you have to be so good, to even get a scholarship in the first place. So I felt really good that they gave me their highest one because I was like, dang, I didn't think I was that good, but okay. But yeah, I was like, man, those people with those sports scholarships, you guys get good scholarships and you get them often. Mona, you said singing or did you play an instrument? I did both actually. So I kind of doubled up on the scholarship thing. I got a scholarship I played the saxophone. I play a lot of instruments, but I played the saxophone. When I went in to do my audition for my university, I did 5 auditions in one day. I did a piano, I did a piano audition. I did a vocal audition. I did an instrumental audition. I did a music theory, not audition, but just a music theory test to demonstrate what I knew logically about music. And then I did something, I can't remember what else I did, but I know I did 5 different auditions all in one day. Kiara, excuse you. And basically I did so well on my music theory. I did so well on my music theory test that I tested out of the first year of music theory, which only 3 people I learned as I entered the school. Only 3 people tested out of that class in my grade, and I was one of them. And then I was, I don't know, I must have made an impression. I got a really good vocal music scholarship. So they gave me their highest scholarship in the vocal area, and then I got an instrumental scholarship, and it was a lot to keep up with, but nobody in my degree had ever gotten that level of the scholarship before. So I had to do it because usually people only in music education or music performance received that degree or received that scholarship, and I was the first music production student to ever receive that scholarship. So I had to do a lot of these really, really, really weird music education stuff that did not pertain to my degree, but the money outweighed, it wasn't classes, but it was more it actually kind of worked in my favor because if you go into music education or education in general, anybody who's a teacher knows that when you get an education degree, you're like last semester, you do student teaching. So my scholarship lasted for 8 semesters, but I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything for that scholarship my 8th semester because they expected that this person would be doing student teaching. So I was like the only senior that could have stayed in choir. My senior year, I was like the only senior that could have stayed in choir my 2nd semester. And I decided not to do it because I was like, hell no, that's free labor at this point. I'm like, I'm still getting paid and I don't have to be here, because I liked choir, but choir to me was also like my job. Like it wasn't something that I like was my passion that I enjoyed doing. It was just something that I really liked. Like it was just something that I knew I was good at, and it was what they paid me to do. They paid me to be in choir, and I felt so bad because there was a bunch of other people that were like very honored to be there, and I was like, this is just a job to me. And so that's why like my 8th semester, I was like, yeah, I'm still getting to keep the money, deuces. So I got out of there. But it was also because like anybody who has a music degree understands your time is so valuable when you're studying music, because everything that you do relies on like practicing and building your skill and like just really like honing your craft. And not only do you have to go to classes like everybody else and take tests like everybody else, like you also, on top of doing all that like any other degree would, you also have to like perform, and you have to work on your craft, and you have to like build up like what you're doing. And so time is so important when you're in music school, because you need as much time as possible to go to gigs. Like you need to work like your way through the school too. Like you basically work to get Abby, excuse you, you work to get Young Thug wouldn't be a bad one, Veronica. We can try that. Like you do a lot of free labor for a long time. So you do a lot of gigs, you perform a lot, you practice a lot. Like time is so valuable. So that's why I was like, well, I'm not going to waste my time being here because I'm still going to get the check. Okay. And I want to, like, I'm almost graduated. I need to learn, like, I need to take this time to figure out what I'm going to do after I leave here. So that's why I did not do choir my 8th semester. But I was the only person that could have stayed, and I decided not to. And they were like, oh yeah, you got student teaching. I'm like, yeah. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I just didn't want to be there. Mona said, do you still have any instruments that you would ever play on live? I play the piano. I love playing the piano. The piano is my favorite instrument. Let's try Young Thug. There it is. Hey, nice job, Veronica. Way to go. I didn't know Young Thug debuted in 2011. Way to go. Way to get it. Laura says, playing it in PE makes everything worse. Oh, easier and less competitive. They are also more relaxing on the rules. Oh yeah, the soccer thing. Agreed. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Monet, music scholarships are incredibly competitive. They are. That's why, like I said, like I'm so envious of the people that get scholarships for sports, because, and I mean, they're well deserved. And trust me, when you get a sports scholarship, you work your ass off. Like those people that get sports scholarships like have to do so much to maintain that sports scholarship. I will say, getting the music scholarship was very, very, very hard. Maintaining the music scholarship, very, very, very easy. Sports scholarships is the exact opposite. They are very easy to get, and they are very, very, very hard to maintain. Kara, you said sensitive topic. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize that would be a sensitive topic. My apologies. Mona, you said, I used to love the piano and I'm shit at it now, though. Haven't touched some in years. It's touched some keys in years. Oh man, I love the piano. I love the piano. It's one of my favorite instruments to play. And I actually wanted to learn the piano. I wanted to like, it was, I don't know. I had this like calling when I was 15 when I started to learn the piano. And honestly, it was genuinely the best thing I ever did for myself as a musician. I think if you are a musician, I think the best thing you can do for yourself is learn the piano. At least like theoretically, like that's like one of those things that like helped me in music school, but also like, I don't know, I guess as far as like writing music and stuff, like it helps to kind of visually see things, but anything that goes with music theory, piano was the best like visual representation of like music theory. And I always like refer back to it whenever I need to like answer music theory stuff. You said, yes, my cousin had a basketball scholarship, but she lost it academically. Oh yeah, because I guess I forget that like those can be tied to your academics as well. Because I do not believe my music scholarship was, I don't think it tied to my academics. I did lose my academic scholarship for one semester, but because my GPA, it was like, they like really required me to have like a really, really impressive GPA. And I was like, geez. So like, I think I had to have like a 3.7 or 3.8 GPA to maintain my academic scholarship. And I got a 3.79 or something like that. And I lost it for one semester. And then I got back up to a 3.8. And then they were like, okay, you can have it back now. So I like lost it for one semester and got it back the rest of the time. So that was wild. Abby says piano helps so much with music theory. If you sing or play any other instrument, it helps so much. Yes. Theoretically, piano is the most like theoretical music instrument that is there, and it's so visual, so helpful. Oh, you took lessons, then you lost your passion. I took lessons, and it actually taking piano lessons like helped me kind of get my foot in the door, and then I lost. If I didn't take lessons, I would have never stuck with the piano, but I stuck with it because of piano lessons. And then once I got over that slump of like not wanting to, once I got over that slump of not wanting to play anymore, I was like, yeah, I don't need piano lessons anymore. So I just stopped taking piano lessons, and I was like, I'm gonna teach myself. And that's what I did from there on out. But I'm really glad that I did, because like I only went into college with 3 credit hours, and that was like a math course. But like music is one of those things that you display your skill and they kind of place you where you're at. So like I said, I tested out of my music theory class. And then I remember like to get a music degree, you have to be proficient in piano. And I'm glad that I took lessons for years before, so that I learned it before I went into school. And then you take piano 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like 4 different levels of piano. I went into piano 1 and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go through all the piano classes, whatever. And it was so easy. Like literally day 1, I was like, okay, this is so basic that like I cannot like sit through this class. I literally went to the teacher at the end of the class and I was like, hey, how do I test out of this class? Because I do not deserve to be here right now. And so I went to go do like a one-on-one like test out session with them, and I tested all the way into the last piano level. So then I just did piano 4 and just left from there. Oh, Mona, you said completely reverse, self-taught and hated lessons. I kind of made my lessons more of a self-taught thing, because my teacher would be like, play these things out of this book. And I'd be like, yeah, actually, forget the book. I brought in this sheet music for this thing that I want to play. Can we learn this? And she was so awesome that she would be like, yeah, let's learn that. So then so I kind of took my piano lessons and turned it into something that would make me want to enjoy it. Because I knew that if I didn't like lessons, I would not allow myself to thrive in that. And I wanted to thrive in the piano environment. Mona, you said, okay, Mr. Prodigy. I don't know. I never thought I was like exceptionally well at this stuff, but I think the more that I compare myself to others, I think I really am exceptionally well. And I don't know. I don't know. I put a lot of time and effort to not at least be mediocre in what I do. So I like that's the way that I put it. I'm like, well, I better at least be mediocre because I put a lot of time into this. So Nelly says, I learned how to play a recorder. Hey. G G G G G G G G G G G G. The G song. Did you play the G song? You said as a school-wide program in 4th grade. Take it or leave it. I love it. Monet, you said, oh yeah, my teacher was awesome, but she was a major storyteller, so lessons were barely practice. Oh no. Yeah, I think I only had 30 minutes. I rode my bike to my piano teacher's place and I just would play for 30 minutes and then ride my bike back home. I was like, well, my parents can't take me, so I'll just ride my bike there. And so, yeah, Natalie, or Monet said, yeah, I remember the recorder in 3rd grade. What a time. Hot cross buns. Do, do, do. Boop, 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 boop. I can still hear like all of the like out of tune like squeaks and squeals of the honestly, the moments like that are so funny to me. Yeah, I still look at the Discord when I can. When you said I was always self-taught on guitar and drums, we learned them in middle school. My teacher offered me lessons. He was surprised at my knowledge, but by then I hated music lessons. Oh, the piano ruined it that bad for you? That's awesome. You can play guitar and the drums. I love the guitar. I love the guitar. But I can't play it because I can never like build up my fingers. I have these little princess hands, and I guess I want to keep them princess hands because every time I like try to play the guitar, it hurts my fingers. I can't do it. So I'm like, I can never build up the tolerance to play the guitar. So whenever I have guitar like in my music, I always just hire a guitarist to like play on my tracks because I can't play it, but I want a guitar in my songs. Natalie says, I can play guitar. Hero, take it or leave it. You know what? Natalie, what level do you play? Do you play on expert mode? Kira, you said, okay, rich boy. Rich boy. Oh no, far from it. Far from it. When I said I could not play guitar, but something about my young mind, I was determined. Oh, Monet, excuse you. That's awesome though. Way to like, way to like get over the, it's really just about getting over the slump of like just trying new things, you know? So I think that's really cool that you like pushed yourself to do that. Laura says, missing YouTube chat. Uh-oh. Hold up, let me get back. Let me open up YouTube chat really quick. Okay. Now YouTube chat's still coming through. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for saying something there, Laura. Asu said you love the recorders because you used to purposely squeak at my phone when you were mad. Honestly, what an icon. What an icon, Ace. I played a lot of instruments like when I was in middle school and I would practice them, and my mom still like loves to tell me how bad I was when I would play and practice. I played the violin, I played the euphonium, I played the trumpet, I played the saxophone. I wanted to play the oboe so bad, but we didn't have the money for it, so that didn't happen. I only played the instruments that my school would provide me because they were like, we need a player for this, so they provided me the instrument, which is how I got over the like expensive part of like playing music. Because I wanted to play the oboe. My family was like, we do not have the money for that. And I'm like, that's okay. I'll figure it out. He said, guys, get Coda an oboe for Christmas. Oh my god. Now, you want to talk about squeaking. Oboes are a squeaky instrument. He said she hated the recorders, but she loved teaching me the piano. Oh, your mom plays piano? That's so cute. Ace said, your sister was very good at violin. You were shit at it. You said, I was using her size I want bigger than me. What? Is that it was too small for, oh, too small for her to show me how to play it properly. Interesting. Laura said I did record it too, but didn't even black belt. I then switched to guitar and got lessons in high school. Okay, so do you still play the guitar, Laura? Do you think you can still pick up a guitar and just like go to town on that thing? Now they said you just remember the band kids bringing their tuba cases on the bus. Stop, because that was me. That was me. Oh my God. So I played this instrument called a euphonium, and a euphonium it's like a tuba, but it's a smaller tuba. And let me see if I can. So this is what a oh, hold up. I gotta go back to the. This is what a euphonium looks like. It like looks like a tuba, but it's a smaller version of a tuba. It's not small, but it's just a smaller tuba. And so I played the euphonium for a long time because my school was like, hey, we need like euphonium players and we need like more low brass. And so they provided me this instrument and I played it. And it was a nightmare to carry back and forth to and from school. So I would take it home and I would practice it, and I hated practicing because it was so loud. Sammy, excuse you. It's Tuba's younger brother, right? Right. It is Tuba's younger brother. So yeah, I played that. And I just remember having to carry that thing on the bus, and I would try my best. Every once in a while someone would sit next to me, but like I would try my best to like slip it like on my lap while I sat on the bus so that like someone else could sit next to me if they needed to. Mona, you said you remember the recorder belts, you were a black belt. You guys, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like they do with karate, but like telling you how good you are at the recorder, like hitting certain levels. Lori said the calluses didn't bother me. I used to play on the monkey bars so much I got calluses on my hand. Dang. So you were already pre-prepared to play the guitar. See, I'm one of those people that's like, I have, when I go to the gym and I like lift and like do the dumbbells and whatnot, I wear gloves so that my fingers and my hands don't get all roughed up. Lori said I haven't touched a guitar in about 7 years to attempt to play it. I've only touched it to move houses. Interesting. But do you think you could? Do you think you could just pick it up and play something that like from muscle memory? Now they said I felt so bad for them because they could barely lift them up. They are so heavy. And then the poor people that like play the bass, like the string instrument that's like upright. They play the bass, like having to bring that on the bus. Awful. Awful. Ace, you said you used to play the piano, but now you're trying the guitar. Man, I'm jealous. I love the guitar. Yeah, Monet, the cello. The cello, yeah, but the bass, which is the bigger version of the cello. Laura said, no, probably not. Aw. Do you think you'll pick it up one of these days? Maybe in your like later years. Natalie said you got more difficult songs. Oh, yes, depending on the belt, you got more difficult songs. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fun. I like that. Yeah, I don't remember my school doing that. Manu said, I remember this one tiny girl, she was like 4'9", playing cello. Was silly to see. I love that kind of stuff. Elsa, oh my lord. Come on now. All right. Yes, violin, viola, cello, bass, yeah. Lori, like, I certainly hope so. My kiddo is slightly interested in music. I think that'd be so fun, though. That'd be a fun way to connect. It's like my dad. I learned later in my life that my dad actually played the saxophone when he was in middle school, but he was like, he stated that he was so good at it that he got really bored in class. So, surely I'm gonna come back here anytime soon. Sorry, 1 second. My dad stated that he was like apparently too good at it, that he got so bored in the class that he just decided not to do it anymore. And maybe as like a middle schooler, you don't realize that you can just pick up music like sheet music and like learn harder songs. Cause that's what I did. I was like, well, I'm gonna just pick up like certain music that just makes sense to my brain and that's at my level so that I can like challenge myself. And maybe my dad didn't realize that he could do that when he was in middle school. Or maybe when my dad was in middle school, maybe those resources weren't as abundant. Monet, welcome back, right? I was like, I was trying to fix it. I got it. Hold on. And so my dad, ever since then, has never picked up music ever again. But my dad like loves music. My dad loves music. It's like his life. Like my dad's a great singer. My dad has a drum set. He has like an electric guitar. He has an acoustic guitar. My dad also has like an electronic drum set. Like my dad has all these, like he has an organ. Like my dad like has all these instruments. He just never plays them. Like, and I'm like, I think my dad would, maybe my dad's like later years in his life, maybe he will pick them up. But I think my dad would really love to like get into music. But my dad is like so excited that like I'm very into music, and he loves to see that like I make music and I release music. And he was like really excited that I had an album and everything, because like I think that's something that he would really like to do. And to see me do it, he just is very supportive of it. Monet said, oh, would you say your talent is paternal trait then? I don't know, because okay, so whenever, because my mom isn't like, I don't think my mom is like, my mom doesn't have like, my mom loves music too. She's very like into music, and I think my mom has like a music brain, but I don't think my mom has like any interest in doing music. So maybe that's why like I don't know if she like has it, because so I have siblings on my mom's side, and every like 2 siblings is like a different like baby daddy, right? So like all of my siblings on my mom's side are like, we all have different dads, but we all kind of have this like incredibly niche music trait that is like not common for people to have. So does anybody know what perfect pitch is? So perfect pitch, it sounds like, using context clues, it sounds like you might know what that is, but perfect pitch is not like, oh, it means that you can sing on key. Like everybody can sing on key, but it's not, it's more like you can hear like a note, and you can just know what that note is. So Nellie's like, yes, I don't have it. And Monet's like, yes, my sister has it. Yeah, so like, so while I don't exactly have perfect pitch, but I have like incredibly like really, 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 really good relative pitch. I guess that's the like proper term for it, is relative pitch. So like I can identify, like it'll take me a second, but if you play a note, like it'll take me a second, but I can identify it. Like I can figure it out. But like, apparently this trait is amongst all of my siblings, because I was testing out my siblings one day and I was like, hey, just because like, I just want to test this out. I was like, sing Beyonce's Halo, but in the original key. And just like without anything, they like, without any reference whatsoever, they all were able to do it. Like I would be like, okay, you sing this song in the original key. You sing this song in the original. They were like all able to pull it off. And I was like, I was like, I think they have that trait too. But that's all on my mom's side. So, but I think I got my musical brain from my mom, but maybe more of my musical like skill from my dad. So I don't know, maybe. Lamona says, I definitely can't identify a note to save my life, but I can imitate any note I hear. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I like to describe what perfect pitch is, because sometimes people might be like, oh, it just means like playing and singing on key. I'm like, no, like anybody can do that. Like it's more like identifying like the note that is there. But some people may have perfect pitch and not even know that they have it, because you also have to have the knowledge of perfect pitch and of the skill of perfect pitch to even know that you have it. Mona, you said you can play things just from sound. You said, I'm like a musically dyslexic, so I always hear it in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. I don't think I know what you're talking about. That's interesting though. But you can play things just from sound. It is really funny to see like how people's like brains work with that kind of stuff. Susie said, my daughter can hear a song and play it note perfect without looking at sheet music. Is that what you mean? I think that's a little bit more, not necessarily, Suze. I think if you have perfect pitch, that can help that particular skill. But being able to pick up something and like play it just from hearing it one time, I don't think necessarily is a perfect pitch thing, because you're just matching like the pitches that you hear. So it's a different skill set. But I think it helps if you have perfect pitch, because then you can be like, oh yeah, I hear a C, an F, and an A in this, and you just like play, you know, whatever. But good question, Suze. Natalie said, the only music stuff I know is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Only the name, but not what they sound like. Well, you're in luck, Natalie, because do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti can sound like any note, actually. A fa can actually be any note. A re can be actually any note. It just depends on the key that you're in. And that is called solfege, solfeggio. I don't want to use all my useless music knowledge right now. I don't want to be using music jargon, because sometimes I do not know how to describe things without using jargon. So I'm always like, okay, how do I put it in a way that, like, if nobody knew what this was, like, that it would be understandable. Natalie said, you're basically saying you're useless. No, I'm saying that you are actually correct, and you can be correct. Monet said, if you played something and asked me to play it as well, I will probably be able to, with slight fiddling. My sister can hear and know exactly what key was pressed. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, so that kind of goes back to like what Suze was saying. It's like Monet, like you don't have perfect pitch, but you can eventually like figure that out. But your sister, who does have her perfect pitch, it makes that skill easier for her because she has perfect pitch, so she can like quickly identify those notes. Laura says, I love hearing you talk about music and specific things in music. Thank you, Laura. Sometimes I don't know like what's like going too far with it, because sometimes, dude, when I did music school, I was like, man, a bunch of nerds got together and somehow made something so fun and creative, very scientific. And I was like, way to take the fun out of it. But, you know, so I know like, I had to like kind of unlearn. I actually have a very logical music brain. So I actually had to like kind of reteach myself to do music creatively. And so whenever I stopped kind of like taking out the logical aspects of music, it allowed me to kind of open up and be more like experimental in the way that I like make it. Lori said solfege notation also shows up a lot in cryptic crosswords. Oh, okay. See, a very, 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 very niche topic that I only, that I know and only know. Lamona says, I could never learn to read music, only play clarinet by ear. Lamona, were you ever put in positions like where you read music, but you would just figure it out? Because I always wondered like in band class, because I'm actually really good at reading music and I actually love reading music. But like, I didn't realize that some people like in band were literally, they had the sheet music in front of them and some people literally were just figuring it out by ear. And I was like, that sounds so stressful to me. Like the answer is literally in front of you and you like can't interpret it. So like, that sounds so stressful to me. Natalie says, music, science. Yeah, somebody made a fun concept, a fun creative thing and turned it into a science. And you know what? I don't know how they made it make sense, but it makes sense to some people and doesn't to others, I guess. When it says, oh yeah, the creative parts was natural for me. The structures is what messed me up, but it worked for me, and learning the proper way actually messed me up. Yeah, exactly. And I was kind of the opposite, Monet, because I was like, oh yeah, like, cause I went in with the foundation of music of reading it and understanding like the logical aspects of it, which in music school really, really, really helped me. I was actually really good at music school. I remember I would like, my like the highest level of music theory that we did, I remember I sat in the back of the class and I played Pokemon Go the whole time. And my buddy, he was also really smart too. But my buddy sat next to me. He would always be like, I got a 98 on the test. What'd you get, Coda? And I was like, I got 100. And he was like, what the heck? And every single test that he would take, he would always get like a high 90. And every test that I took, I would always get 100%. And he was like, you literally just play Pokemon in class. And I was like, I don't know. My brain just works like this. So that's just exactly how I would like, it just made sense to me like that. So because music was such a science thing for me and I had like foundationally learned music on a science-based level, like on a logical science-based level, it was really hard for me whenever I started to write music to be like, okay, forget the rules. Like the rules don't even exist. When you're making music, like rules don't exist. So just allow yourself to like feel and do, you know, don't like let all the like scientific stuff like get to you here. I mean, there are certain things like, yeah, you got to have the right key and the right notes, but for the most part, just listen to what it sounds like. If the chord's a little crunchy, go with it, you know? When he says, yeah, that's what I mean when I'm saying musically dyslexic. Oh, okay. So I was memorizing placements when others were just reading the sheets. So Lamona, if Lamona's still here, was that you, Lamona? Because, dude, I could not imagine how stressful that would be. Like I said, the answer is literally right in front of you when you're in band class and you like sit there and playing. But like some people just don't know how to read music and they never did. Like all throughout middle school and high school, like they never figured out how to read music. And I'm like, you mean you just sat there the whole time, like being like, this sounds right? That sounds so stressful. He said it was like hieroglyphics to me, so you struggled reading it, but the muscle memory can only get you so far. And you know, muscle memory does go a long, long way. I will give you that. Laura says, when you're creating, you are the rules. I love that, Laura. You are the rules. You do the same with your bracelets. Would you say that's kind of similar with your bracelets then, Laura? Where you're like, oh, there's like a science to this, but like, yeah, maybe I should just like switch it up a little bit. Do you kind of like let yourself be loose with it? When you said, yep, it was like reading Mandarin. A single bar would take forever for me to translate. Man, I get it. Well, so that was one of my biggest things about learning piano is I was like, oh my gosh, I was just used to reading one clef at a time, one note at a time. And then when you play piano, you are reading two different clefs, so two different ways of interpreting the notes, and you're reading like 10 notes all at the same time. So reading piano really got me good at sight reading because I was like, when I'd go back and I would like play the saxophone, I'd be like, oh, this is cake. Like playing one note at a time, one clef, like I got this. But like sight reading the piano is actually still pretty hard for me because I'm like still getting used to the concept of like reading that many notes all at the same time. Yeah, but it's like reading, man. Yeah, but it gets difficult once music gets longer. Yes, I agree. Laura says, you change the patterns all the time. I find different patterns I like and adjust colors or images placement as needed. Okay. The bookmarks I do for my sister, half of those are not the pattern. But then it's like your own little spin on it though, Laura. I mean, and surely you're really proud of the work that you've done. I mean, just showing what you've shown in the Discord, it's amazing what you're able to pull off. Like, I would be really proud of that work if I was doing that. So the way that you're even able to be like, yeah, I'll switch this up a little bit here and have this like design and kind of like loosely go off of like the foundation. I think that's a great way to go about things. Then you get to make it your own. When you're like, with guitar, I wasn't aware about ups and down strums and all that, which was another level of confusion. Up and down strums? So you don't always just play down? I guess I would always just play down. I would do that in Guitar Hero too. I would just play it down. And then whenever I got to expert mode, I was like, I kind of need to be going up and down here because I'm going to get a cramp in this thumb. Laura said they are based on patterns, but altered, in some way. Okay. Don't tell me. I know. Ugh, Frozen. Lord. All right. That has got to be... Sammy, you said Elsa. That has got to be my final straw. I cannot wait to get my new camera up and running. I was actually playing around with it today. Dude, this camera is hefty too. I got this camera. This is like, this a camera. Oh my goodness. This is a nice camera. And it better be because I paid $2,000 for this, okay? Not to be up and saying how much I pay for stuff, but like, this was expensive, so it better work expensively. Yeah, Monet 2K. And I bought it used. I don't buy anything new. I bought this used. Buying it new would have been like $2,800. But I bought it used and it was $2,000 instead. But it came with the lens. It would have been $2,800 without the lens. So I bought it used with the lens. Cause I don't play around here. I'm like, no, I can get the same thing. I'll buy it used and then I can save money. That person can get rid of it. Like, but no, you said, oh no, I love stuff new. I don't know why. Really? I mean, I don't mind having certain stuff new. Now, like things like my computer, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy computers new because I want it to last as long as possible. But like, I don't know. I think everything for my music production actually is used stuff that I bought. Like I have these, maybe I can like kind of move the camera over and show you a little bit. So this is my like production like setup. Like the speakers are actually, I bought those used. I bought the desk was used too. Also, that desk weighs 500 pounds and there's no reason on God's green earth that desk should weigh 500 pounds. I bought my microphone was used. I bought a bunch of, I don't know. I feel like I can get the same thing for a better price and I can get, and it's gonna work just as well. I always make sure to like, there has to be a certain quality of use. I don't just buy like just stuff that's too roughed up, you know? Laura says, I haven't even done a bracelet without knowing there was a pattern for it. I found out there's a pattern for it yesterday. Oh, wow. And the pattern looks so confusing. Well, then keep doing what you're doing because it seems to be working for you. Nelly said, I have no talent in any of the arts, so it's interesting to see people that are talented in them. That's how I feel about drawing and painting and stuff like that, because I have zero like ability in that department. So I see what you mean, Natalie. I'm very, very, very impressed with people that can draw. Like Ace drew like some like Metal Family stuff, like, and some Sally Face stuff and showed it in the Discord, and she's amazing. She's amazing. Manu said, I feel like I'm making a purchase. I either have the money or I don't, so buy it new. I guess so. I feel like my thing is like, if I can get something used of the same quality of a new thing, then I will buy it used. My car was used, but it was a certified used because I don't want it to be like too used, but I don't want it to be like new either because I don't want to pay the price of new stuff. So I basically get the price of a used version of something, but I get the quality of it being new. So they stated that this camera was like, they just took it out of the box and put it back in. So now it's like, so I guess like that just means that they, like no one really used it. And I did an inspection on it. There's like not a single scratch on it. And I was like, saving $800 on this camera? Yes, ma'am. Monet said, you're definitely right about that. I don't know what gripe is about used items. And I don't know. I can understand that there's a little hesitation to buy something used just because it's like, what am I really getting here? But like I said, I do an inspection to make sure that like everything is fine. But the things that I buy new are very few and far between. My laptop is truly like the only like new thing that I bought. Like, because I bought this laptop the moment it came out and I want it to last for 10 years, you know? Can see if he can make it look like an extra copy. Sake with Legos. He never reads instructions, just open the box and looks at the cover. Oh, dang. Can just put things together without even like reading the instructions. I absolutely could never. I could never. I can barely do it with the instructions. I remember putting those little Harry Potter Lego pieces together when I was a kid. I could barely do that reading the instructions. I need pictures and arrows. That's amazing, Monet. Sue says, I don't know about the US, but here, as soon as you buy a new car, it's registered, it drops in value $5,000. So, Suze, that's pretty normal here. What was interesting though was when I bought my car, it was the first time like ever in history that wasn't the case, because I bought my car like literally 2 days before the like COVID quarantine shutdown. So I bought the car, and then like 2 years later, I remember my property taxes going up on my car because the car had like, my car was like valued 30% higher than what it was when I bought it like 2 years prior. So I bought the car, and then 2 years later it was valued 30% higher than what I initially bought it for. And I was like, dang, do I need a car? Like, I could just get rid of this thing. I don't need a car, right? But unfortunately, in the United States, you do actually need a car. Like, I think genuinely the only places you can get away with that is like maybe Chicago and New York. You can get away with not having a car. Like New York City. But because there's not a lot of public transportation around here. I mean, some people can really make it work, but there's a lot of research that goes into making it work. Your quality of life definitely will diminish if you don't have a car. Susan said you walk everywhere, use public transportation. Yeah, we just don't have the public transportation here in the US. When I went to Japan, I was like, I can get every place that I need to get to on public transportation here. It's amazing. And like, public transportation does exist. It does actually exist in Kansas City, and it exists in a lot of cities, but sometimes the public transportation is not not as safe to utilize. So some people, just for safety reasons, also don't utilize it. And what else? Like, where I live, I can walk pretty much anywhere I want to go, but it's just because I live in an area that allows that, and that was like built to be like that. Nobody that I know where I live walks anywhere, apparently, because my neighbors all see me. They're like, I saw you walking the other day. And I was like, well, yeah, it feels weird to drive to places around here when you can like get to anything you want to go to in 1 minute. Like, I was like, I can drive literally 2 minutes and be where I need to be. I'm like, why wouldn't I just walk 10 minutes, you know? I love walking. I wish I could walk everywhere. And I love the area that I live in because I can just walk everywhere I need to go. The only place I wouldn't walk to is Costco, because that would be a very far walk, 1. And 2, even if I lived right next to Costco, I probably would not walk there, because bringing back a Costco haul would not be that'd be a lot to bring back. When you said drive in Georgia, hell no! I heard Georgia's awful. I heard the traffic's awful there. So you miss living in Pennsylvania. You did not need a car. You hate driving, but everything is at least 10 to 30 minutes. Yeah. No, and it all just depends where you live. And if I didn't need a car, I just wouldn't have one. I hate driving too. I'm with you, Monet. Lori said you do jigsaw puzzles without the reference pictures and find assembling things like furniture extremely fun. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, I wouldn't assemble furniture without the directions, but I don't think I would think it's fun. But hey, next time I get something I need to put together, I know who to call, Laura. But I can see the jigsaw puzzle thing. That does kind of make it more fun without having the reference picture and just putting it together. Natalie said the bus line in our city goes through 3 counties and is free. What? The bus is free? Dude, in Kansas City, we have, what do they call it? They call it the streetcar. We have this streetcar, and it's like a monorail. Not a monorail. It's like a, is that what it's called? It's like those bus things with the like wire that's above it, and it's like out on the street. I forget what, is that a monorail? Anyway, that is the only thing that is free here. And even that thing is called the streetcar. You wanna know why? Because it goes on one street. It's on one street and one street only. And it goes up and down the street. I'm like, girl, I could have walked here. Like, this is embarrassing. So, yes, a trolley. Thank you. Yeah, trolley, light rail. Yeah, those words. Those are better than monorail. Like, yeah, we have like a trolley, and they need to expand it because it isn't like, I don't know. Personally, it's embarrassing for what it is. Like, it needs to be. Like, I remember taking it one time, and I was like, y'all, we could have walked. Yeah, Monet, I'm with you. I cannot assemble furniture without with the directions? What? I misread that. That's wild, because I need the directions. Yeah, so you probably get there quicker by walking. Exactly. Exactly. No, I have a restaurant that we have, like a sushi place that's by me that I love, and my friends and I will go eat there sometimes, and I'll walk there because I live close enough, so I'll walk there. My friends will like drive there, and we're leaving like or whatever, and they're always seeing me walk home, and they're like, oh my god, do you need a ride home? And I'm like, no, this wasn't like a punishment. Like, the point was to walk. Like, I enjoy the walk. So I don't know. I live in a very walkable area, and I would like to use it as a walkable area, you know? I feel very lucky to live in an area that I can walk in. Sammy, you said my husband wrecked his car. Uh-oh, so we only have one car, and let me tell you, it is the worst. Yeah, exactly. Like, when you don't have a car in the US, your quality of life can really, like, depreciate. And I don't know, I really wish we could have public transportation that like really held up in other places. So I'm very envious of you, Suze. Also, Sammy, I hope your husband's okay. I'm sorry to hear about his car. Suze said, what's the point of living in a walkable area if you don't actually walk? I know, Suze. I know. And that's why it's so like, it's so, I have this girl who lives at my apartment complex, and she works for the apartment complex. And I remember walking over to the like, what do they call that? The headquarters. I can't think of the building. Just the building, the office building, the apartment office building. I went to go walk over there, and I saw her drive and pull up to the office building in her car. I was like, I literally called her. I was like, you drive to work? And she was like, yeah. Okay, no good reason? Like, I'm like, you literally live here. Yes, the leasing office, thank you. Yeah, front office, leasing office. My brain's just a little off. Suze, that's the thing. Suze, I also need you to understand how actually incredibly common that is. Like, that is so common here in the US. Like, if it were to take 5 minutes to walk somewhere in the US, people are not having it. Like, my dad, oh my gosh. My dad and his wife, now granted, this was because my stepmom's foot was like hurting, but like, my dad and his wife like came over the summer to swim, and they pulled up at my place, and then literally the pool is just around the corner, and they drove to the pool, and I was like, that feels a little strange to me. But like I said, it was because my stepmom's foot was like not doing good. Oh, Megan's back. What's up, Megan? Yeah, Laura, you're like, that is crazy. I know, I literally called her out. I was like, you drive to your job, but you live here. I was like, girl, I don't even want to tell you how far I walk to go to play. Because there are places, that Smoothie King, before they built one that's like right next to me, there was this other Smoothie King, and I would walk a 2-hour round trip. I would walk 2 hours round trip to go to the Smoothie King. And people are like, oh, that's so long. And I'm like, okay, it is kind of long. But like, at the same time, like, it's not a punishment to me. Like, I enjoy walking. I love getting myself some time to just like take a step back and just to get some exercise in. Like, walking is so nice for me because it just kind of takes me away from like the things that I have to do all the time, and it frees my mind up a lot. I really do like it. Sammy, what were you saying? You said he is good. It was a deer. Oh, that still sucks though. Dude, if I hit a deer and it totaled my car, I would get out. I don't care if that deer is dead. I would get out and beat that deer's ass. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, where's your insurance? Cough it up. Oh, I'd be so mad. Sammy said, wish I could walk everywhere, but with my little legs, I have to bring everywhere. Yeah, everywhere would be forever. Yeah, no. I know I'm really short too, but I don't know. Walking to me is not, I understand that walking is not going to get me there faster. So if I walk someplace, I don't care to get there fast, you know? So to me, it's just like a means of just freeing my mind and getting myself some exercise. Oh no, Megan, your uncle passed away yesterday in a car crash? No, I'm so sorry. Megan, that's terrible. I'm giving my hearts out to you. Showing you some love there. I'm so sorry, Megan. We're here for you. Monet, you said maybe if it were raining, but otherwise that can be more than 5 minutes walk. Yeah, if the weather's bad, yeah, I'll drive. Now, so the bus company even has a free on-demand Uber service. It's amazing. Natalie, you are like really talking up the area that you live in, because you're convincing me. Although you said that you don't have palm trees, so that might be, if you have palm trees, I'd be moving there tomorrow. Let's see, how much longer do I have in my lease? Mona, you said, well, it depends if it's, oh yeah, 5 minutes longer. Now I said, I would also be driving to the pool. No foot issues required. See, Suze, what'd I tell you? It truly is very common for people to drive to places that would otherwise take them 5 minutes to walk to. Because my neighbors, like, they're like, yeah, we saw you out walking the other day. And I'm just telling them, like, it kind of feels weird to drive anywhere here. Like, it's very walkable. And here's the thing, too, is like, the US doesn't make areas very walkable, even if they are walkable. So that can kind of be like a harder thing, too. But somehow I think my area, they learned everything that they could about society and just like really built this area to be what it can be. I actually saw a poll that my county that I live in was like the second happiest place in the entire US, like the second happiest area to live in the entire US. And honestly, I believe it, because it's a very, very, very nice here. People are very, very, in general, just very happy here. But I will say Kansas City in general is also, I want to say Kansas City is like ranked like the 5th like most dangerous city in the entire US. So give or take. Moni says, I barely bumped into you, more like it ran at my car while I was going 3 miles an hour and it started dancing. The way you described that was so funny. I swear to God. Because like, you know, those deers had all that time. The deer had all that time to cross the road, and you're gonna choose the second that my car just decides to pass on by, you're just gonna jump out in front of it for fun. No. USers love their cars, Natalie. Monet said, well, where do you live, Code? I need to move. No, it really is a really amazing place. Technically, like, I think this is, well, this is also not saying much because there's not really much. I live in the only place in the state of Kansas that I would actually live in. The only place. Because I was born in what, well, I was born and I lived in for like the beginning stages of my life and whatnot. And I guess like back and forth because my dad lived there and my mom like moved to the Missouri side. But I lived like back and forth between my parents. I was born in like what people of Kansas City would consider the ghetto of Kansas. And and then I like got a little bit more exposed to like this side of life, and I was like, well, I kind of want to like, get out, you know. I want to, oh, am I frozen? I think I'm frozen. Hold up, Elsa alert. I'm coming back. Hold up. We really are going for We really are going for a record, huh? But yeah, so like I was born and lived in like pretty much all the way up until because my dad moved out of the, I won't say like specifically, but like the ghetto of Kansas, whenever I went off to college. So like, and I lived back and forth between my parents. My mom gave up a lot to really get us in a very, very, very nice area on the Missouri side. So naturally my parents had me, you know, like agreed for me to live with my mom so that we could have more opportunity and whatnot. And so we did, and so now I live on the Kansas side, but on the nice like part of the Kansas side. And it's very, 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 very nice here. I really do like it. And I will say, I would agree that it's a very happy place. What are y'all laughing about in the Discord? Megan, you said, so my uncle was driving home from work and he stopped at a stop sign. There was no one there. And out of nowhere, this dude drove into him. So got a call. And that's wild because it's like you can do everything right on the road and somebody else can just not be paying attention and mess it up. Like that is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Megan. What are y'all saying in the Discord here? Why is my Discord not loading? Hello? Sue says, I walked a lot when my children were little. It's easier to put them in strollers and walk than get them in a car. Actually, I never thought about that, Suze. That's actually kind of brilliant. Being like, actually, yeah, no, it's easy to just put them in a stroller. Let's go walking, kids. But when you have things that are accessible within walking distance, that makes sense. Natalie, what are you doing here? You're gonna lose your Discord privileges. Why did I have to stop like that? At the funerals tomorrow, Megan. You're gonna be able to go, right though, Megan? Monet, you said, literally, I wish I had proof that I completely stopped. Wait, did I miss something? And I tried to go around and it hit me. What did you say? Oh, the deer, that's right. They pull a Life Alert commercial. It felt and couldn't get up. Oh no. Honestly, that deer deserved it. This dumbass deer. Be pissing me off. No, they say, please don't banish me. No, this is actually hilarious. I don't know. Maybe a little part of me is gonna miss the Elsa stuff. We'll see. But I do hope if I spent all this money to have things be right, they better be right, right? Yeah, Monet said it pissed me off so much. Luckily, both the deer and my car were fine. Thank goodness. Megan says, yeah, I'm gonna go. I will. Okay, good. You said you also let you guys know what happens tomorrow, so good night, y'all. Thanks for love and support. Yeah, Megan. I hope everything goes well tomorrow for that. Like I said, send in love your way. Take care, Megan. We'll see you next time, all right? And Monet's like, someone else saw it and asked if I was all right. That's wild because it's like, you're like, surely this story is not even going to be believable. So the fact that someone else saw it, you were like, thank God. Monet, you're like, I want that photo. I needed to update my profile picture. The one of my face? Monet, you do be changing your profile picture all the time. All right, y'all. Megan, you asked if I'm going to be live tomorrow. We will see. We will see. I guess I'll let the Discord know. Are you in the Discord, Megan? I don't know if you are. If you're not, you can join the Discord by, Megan, if you go to, I think there's a link. Actually, if you go to my page, and click the links that are there, you can find like all the social links, or you can find the Discord there and you can join if you're not in there. But I always let the Discord know if I'm going to be live or not, so. Anyway, I know we didn't spend like the first part of the live chatting, but guess we spent the last part of the live chatting. But I'm gonna get going here. My friend is texting me, so we're gonna get some plans situated and hopefully get some time together. Cause like I said, I only see her like once every like 2 years, so it's really nice to get some time with her. Thank you, Monet. Thank you guys for being on here tonight. I had a good time with you. I'm really enjoying just talking sessions. Like, this is just so fun to me. And you guys are so fun to chat with. I just have a good time with y'all. Y'all are just good talkers. You're so fun to get to know. And I just like getting to know you guys a little bit more. So, and great job today on the Bandle and the Discord the Bandle and the Spottle and Contexto. Y'all really did that. Congrats, Team YouTube, on getting a win for Contexto today. But all right. All right. Here we go. All right. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know if you're in the Discord. So bye. Have a good night.